All right, I think we are live. We are live. We are live. We are at it in the morning, at least where I'm living. A lot of you guys is probably, oh no, it's probably morning for a lot of you guys, just getting into the afternoon or afternoon if you're in Europe. But what's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the stream. We've got the the Game Awards, man, the nomination special. We're going to be streaming that. Should be a lot of fun. So we're gonna, of course, get your predictions, get your thoughts on all this stuff. So it's cool to see the nominees. So I think they're gonna go over like all the nominees, like for everything. I don't think it's just gonna be Game of the Year because that'd just be too short. So they're gonna go over everything. I think that's what they usually do each year. So yeah. So anyway, so it should be fun. But all right. Let's see here. Let me say what up to all the peeps. Shout outs to Jeffrey Tucker. Dreamcast guy gonna lose the bet. I hope he loses the bet. But I mean, if I do lose the bet myself, you know, that's cool. I get to buy another copy of Star Ocean, which is good. I want to buy another copy of Star Ocean, so it's a win-win for me. Because I get to buy another copy of Star Ocean to add to the sales, and you know, if I win the bet, then I get a copy of RoboCop. So I mean, it's pretty good for me. Excuse me, guys. I just got back in from running a few miles in the morning. So I was up early, went to sleep early, up early. I spent all day Sunday editing that video that you guys saw today. I woke up in the morning. I think I scripted it yesterday or the day before. And then I spent all day Sunday editing. I probably spent about maybe 9 to 10 hours editing yesterday between splitting up in the morning and then the evening. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. What's up, Jude Kerman? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Taurus? He says, so we know it'll either be Tears of the Kingdom or Baldur's Gate 3. Good stream, everyone. Thanks for coming. Oh, man, JK, yeah. I got some bad news. I got sucked into World of Warcraft. Say goodbye for a while. Oh, man, yeah, World of Warcraft. That's the vortex, dude. Those MMOs, man. That's why I don't play MMOs, because like they just take up too much of my time. What's up, B Queen? Welcome. Rodrigo, what is good? Casual Noob Gamer, what is up, Casual Noob? B Sparks says, would love to cover this too, but at work. Sorry to hear about that, bro. Maybe you can watch me react to it. Michael Lewis, what's good? Welcome. Yeah, Star Ocean's awesome. DJ Knight says, final prediction nominees: Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, Spider-Man 2, Street Fighter 6, and Sea of Stars. Okay, so we differ. I think it's going to be Resident Evil and Alan Wake. I think Alan Wake is definitely going to be in there. I think Sea of Stars could get in. I don't think Street Fighter 6 is in. I think Sea of Stars could be in. But I think Alan Wake 2 is absolutely, like, there is no shot, in my opinion, there's no way Alan Wake 2 doesn't make, from what I've seen from the critics and people that actually have votes, there's no way Alan Wake 2 doesn't make it into the Game of the Year, like nomination. No way. I think Super Mario Bros. Wonder will, I mean, it'll get some nominations, obviously. I think, do they have a Platform of the Year category? And they have a Family Game of the Year category, so it'll definitely win that. We'll see if it gets Game of the Year nomination, though. Was there any reason it wasn't part of the midcast? I wasn't. Oh, you must have missed it. Okay, you didn't come out to the Spawncast pre-stream. Yeah, I had to go to my cousin's birthday party, or not my cousin, my nephew's birthday party. My nephew turned 2, so I was there. I was there hanging out with my nephews, but one of them turned 2, so yeah. What up, OJ? This year gone already. Time flies. Yeah, I know. It seems like it just turned 2023. Now all of a sudden it's already pretty much the end of the year. We're going into 2024. Starfield won't get nominated for Game of the Year. I don't think it will. But I don't think Xbox fans will be that salty because Starfield didn't review that high. Like, it reviewed good, but it didn't review that good. And like, this year's been nuts, so I don't think there's going to be that much salt. I think they're kind of anticipating it. What's good? To be the queen. What's good, Dank? Oh, happy birthday to him. Yeah, I was working Saturday. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. That you probably just missed it. Yeah, it was just because, you know, I was at the birthday party. So yeah, nephew turned 2. It was good. It was fun. He got toys and he was happy. And my 2 nephews, man, like they just grow and grow and grow. They're gonna be huge. And they're good kids though. They're good kids. Bit spoiled, but good kids. Let's see here. Michael, what's up, Michael? Welcome. What's up, World Renown? Hoping for Tears of the Kingdom and Mario Wonder Game of the Year noms. I think those two. I think obviously Tears of the Kingdom is a lock for a Game of the Year nominee. Mario Wonder is a little bit iffy because this year's just been nuts, but I think it gets in. But we'll see. What's up, OJ? Nice to see early stream. Thank you, Epic Globster. Good to be here. Greetings from work. What's up, Nate? Man, when are you not at work? You always at work. This man's a hard working man. I'm sorry to hear about your what's it called, your Jets though, man. I was watching the game last night. Very heartbreaking loss, dude. It's all good. Looks like Aaron Rodgers might be back by the end of the year, maybe, which is just insane. How long till it starts? When you start reading the screen, my man. That's all you got to do. Hash time. If you read the screen, I'll tell you exactly when it starts. Let's see here. Xenoblade 3 still my 2022 game of the year. Well, that's 2022. We're in 2023. Yo, shout outs to World Renowned. GeoHound, thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the tune-in tier squad. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. We are going to still do combo counts and all that, guys, but I do owe you guys an extra time. Plus, we have a bonus stream, so this whole stream can make up for it. So yeah, we'll just add on whatever we do to this stream. I was defeated last night. I know, man. It's tough. It's tough. This is Persona 5 still my 2016 game of the year. What did you, are you Japanese? Because that's the only way you were playing it in 2016. It came out in 2017 for the rest of the world. It came out in 2016 in Japan. Rokumuro, what's up, man? Welcome. Shout outs to Geohan. Dispirited Black Man says Rodgers is pushing it, coming back that quickly. With that terrible Jets offensive line is first class ticket to right back to injury. I mean, doesn't really matter for him, you know, because he's already old anyway, right? So he's thinking now or never, right? He's already won a Super Bowl. He's already made millions of dollars. It's like, if I can never walk again, oh well. Like, he makes millions of dollars appearing on freaking Pat McAfee's show or whatever. So I mean, I think Rodgers is a weirdo, complete weirdo, but he doesn't. I don't think Rodgers cares. Like he does not care what anybody else thinks. Jeffrey Douglas, have there been games that didn't review well but got the top dog nomination over games that reviewed higher that didn't get nomination? Games that didn't review well but got the top dog nomination over games that reviewed higher? Yes. 2019 was probably the most infamous year for that. 2019, Death Stranding and Control got nominations for Game of the Year nominations over Devil May Cry, Astral Chain, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. Those were all games that were rated multiple points higher, 4 or 5 points higher than those games, but those games still got the nod over those other ones. But once again, you know, we're looking at action games, strategy RPG. Those aren't as popular as a game like Death Stranding, right? Or like a Kojima game or Control, which, you know, the reviewers played, or like the people who picked the awards, they played those games. They didn't play Astral Chain. They didn't play DMC5. They didn't play Three Houses. So, obligatory, when does the time start comment? Of course. You gotta have it. It's not a PlayerEssence stream without, like, a PlayerEssence live reaction without someone asking what time does it start when it's right on the screen. But to be fair, it's only been egregious one time. That's the only one time that I can truly believe on. Yeah, it's been pretty damn egregious. There was 2021 where Forza Motorsport didn't get nominated for Game of the Year, despite it being the highest rated, like, major game of 2021, and it didn't get nominated. So there's also that as well. But that was just one game, you know. So Mangaka says up, OJ finally found a new home for me and my family with more than enough space for us now. And also, that classic JRPG video was dope. I'll be fleshing out my ever-expanding backlog. Yeah, gotta flesh those out, especially if those are like physical. Get all of those physical if you can, because the printing on those is running out. It's running out. Are the Raiders finally out of hell since they got rid of Josh McDaniels? They're not out of hell, but they're definitely better off when you have a guy that's, you know, that was a player like Antonio Pierce, you know. He was a player in this league. He was a good player. He won a Super Bowl. You know, he understands players. You know what I'm saying? He came from the streets of Compton. Like, no joke. He's like straight out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what it's like. He has the same background. Josh McDaniels is a prissy, you know, Bill Belichick disciple that doesn't understand. I mean, not trying to be racist or anything. I'm definitely not, but doesn't understand black men, doesn't understand, you know, that the way that those men in the NFL are. He's not like that. He was not raised like that. He didn't go through that. So not saying that you have to know that to be a successful coach. Obviously you don't. But when you're not very good and you're dealing with that, like, yeah, you need to know that. And Josh McDaniels admitted that himself, that he didn't understand people, you know, after he got bodied in Denver. So I think he still doesn't understand people. So I think that's what happened there. Well, that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. He got a 6-year contract. He's getting paid every penny of that 6-year contract. So he can go take some time off, maybe lose some weight, because he's gotten really big over the last number of years. And there's no reason for that. Spend some time with his family, get some exercise in, lower his blood pressure, and probably extend his life. Because being a coach, it's stressful. Very stressful being a coach. So you should just relax and enjoy his time off. Let's see. I watched your classic JRPG video. Did you ever play the Final Fantasy Legends games? Final Fantasy Legends? Final Fantasy Legends 2 on the Game Boy? No, I don't think I did play those Legends games on the Game Boy. We hope Tears of the Kingdom wins it, but realistically, I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is going... I mean, I've been talking about this for a while. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win the Game of the Year. It is going to win Game of the Year. Let's see here. Frederick. What's up, Frederick? Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Frederick. Thank you for the subscription. I'm doing good, Daniel. How are you? Man, been playing Octo 2 and She's game is fire. I'm looking forward to Triangle Strategy and Xeno late to the party. My backlog is nuts. Yeah, I mean, Xeno would be, in my opinion, top of the category. It's really good, but it's all good. You should do a bonus stream if Tears of the Kingdom wins Game of the Year. I mean, sure, I'll admit to doing a bonus stream if Tears of the Kingdom wins Game of the Year, but I already know the bonus stream's not coming, though. So enjoy this stream, and then I'll add on, like what we did on the Spawncast pre-show, I'll add on to the time of this stream after it's done. So I'll give you guys that for sure, but there will be no bonus stream. But I'm just looking forward to, like I said, the game's getting celebrated. You know, whatever wins, that's good, that's fine. You know, I'm still gonna, like I said, I still got my Black Keely Game Awards, or the Black Keely Awards show going. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a fun last 2 months of the year. What's up, Mr. J? Welcome. Good to see you too. Welcome to the stream, or at least good to see your avatar here. Shout outs to the Elite Ninjas. Good morning, OJ. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. It's been a little bit. So watch your streams. Thanks for coming back. Welcome. Welcome. What's up, DeAndre? Welcome to the stream. The Fraud Awards 2023. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Uncle Rico? Good morning, man. How you doing today? Welcome. What's up, Ally? Says this isn't my usual wake-up time. Yeah, you know, I'm usually up early. I'm usually up pretty early. So, I mean, not really early, but I'm usually up in the morning, you know. Probably like, I don't wake up any later than like 8 or 9 a.m. Like I'm always usually up by then. Unless it's like the weekend. The weekend I'll probably, you know, wake up more later. But the weekdays I'm definitely up, you know, early. Trying to go to sleep early, try to wake up early, try to, you know, get everything done that I need to get. And then I got a bunch of other stuff outside of work that I'm dealing with right now, you know. So it's been pretty busy. But I'm glad that you're up early watching the show here with me, man. What's up, Felipe? Welcome. My only issue with the Game Awards is the amount of advertisement. Yeah, I mean, in order to fund the show and to get everybody paid, they kind of have to do stuff like that, you know. What's up, Justin? Welcome to the stream. Got you playing while I'm at work. Hey, shout out to Uncle Rico. Azin says morning for me. It's 4:40 a.m. alarm. Okay, so 4:40 a.m. You must be in like Hawaii or something like that, right? You must be some part that's even more west than I am if it's 4 something in the morning. So shout outs to my super West Coast peeps, right? See, I've been up since 6 a.m. It's 10:15 a.m. where I'm at. All right, Miss Daisy, welcome to the stream. Woke up early due to assignment, but I'm playing this while I do it. Hey, shout outs, let's go. Yuns, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, Gamer Goon? Welcome to the stream. Of course, Dank is here. Nate's here. What's up, guys? J2. Hey, what's up, J2 Blue? Can't miss you there. Hope you're having a good morning. I'm having a good morning. Just got up early in the morning, went for a run for about maybe 45, 50 minutes. Good 45, 50-minute run. It was good. It was nice and crisp outside. Nice, crisp, cold. Can wear my cold gear. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. I needed to do that. I need to like, kind of like just wake up, you know, get some water in me, get my blood flowing, you know, just so I can have a good day today because I've got a lot of stuff to do. I've got a lot of stuff to do today between work right now and of course obviously I'm gonna stream later today too, so we you know we're not gonna miss later today's stream. And then I have to get scripting for like another video, get my next video in terms of collection or compilation or probably buy now before rare. We're gonna look over some games, so I'll get that ready for maybe Wednesday. So yeah, I'm looking at doing a couple different improvements for buy now before or rare. Maybe having like a little intro and then like putting like the box art and then of course like where I got the price from. Some of you guys were giving some feedback on that, so I'll try to see if we can get a little bit more production in that one because those already take a while to do. But I mean, let's see if we can up it. I'm gonna see if I can work on some intros and some other stuff. Get some stuff already ready to go like defaults, so I don't have to constantly be adding it in, you know, to the show. Let's see here. I was 100% sure Tears of the Kingdom would be Game of the Year and Baldur's Gate 3 came out of nowhere. I mean, it really didn't come out of nowhere because the game was in like early access or whatever for the past couple years. So we already knew that it was good. But I mean, yeah, for a lot of people, it did come out of nowhere. But yes, for me, it even came out of nowhere. But it didn't really. We just weren't paying attention. And I didn't know that a game that was in early access for multiple years can like be Game of the Year. Like I didn't know about that because like people had been playing Baldur's Gate for like years or whatever, you know. So it was just kind of weird, right? Just kind of weird. What about best digital only games? Best digital only games. Okay, so like best eShop only games or something like that. Yeah, I mean I'd have to definitely research that for sure. So yeah. I don't really think Zelda fans are going to be like really upset or anything like that if it doesn't win. Like, I mean, obviously there'll be some people upset, but I mean, I don't really think it's going to be like a big, like, oh my God, big deal, you know, like, I mean, I think obviously there'll be some that are upset, but like, I don't really think it'll be that big of a deal. Let's see here. OJ, was that free? How was that free pizza? It was really good. Light cheese, beef and pepperoni. It was good. It was really good. Domino's has really good pizza. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, music guy? Welcome. The most excited I've been for the Game Awards. No matter who wins, someone's going to be mad. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of how it always is. Someone's always upset, no matter what. You know, even when there's a game that's like critically acclaimed, people will still go crazy. Like, for example, what was it? The Last of Us. The Last of Us had so much controversy because like all the critics loved The Last of Us. It got nominated and it won damn near everything. You know, that was the COVID year, and you know, a lot of the fans didn't feel that way. So it was interesting for sure. Excited for the Nindy tomorrow? Not excited, but looking forward to streaming it. So I will be streaming it here on the channel. I think it's at 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. PT, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be live right around the same time as I was today, tomorrow. So it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. If you have not hit that like button, we're about 40 minutes away from the start time of the show. So definitely hit that like button if you have not already hit that like button. I really appreciate it if you guys do. Appreciate that. Shout outs to also my man GeoHound. Thank you for the tune in tier support. Appreciate that, my man. If you guys enjoy these live streams and you want to support the stream, you can definitely become an elite ninja like my man GeoHound. ! Member in the chat. It's only $1. Supports our daily live streams here, and of course you get emotes, badges, all that cool stuff. So thank you guys for your support. All right, with all the remakes being released, do you think we'll eventually see a new category for best remake? I mean, it's definitely possible unfinished, but we're gonna have to wait and see on that for sure. We were happy with Metroid Dread being nominated, same with Xenoblade Chronicles 3. If we see Zelda and Mario, that'd be great. Yeah, I think having both of those would be pretty cool. What's up, Matt? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? Nothing beat Baron's reaction to Jump Force getting nominated for Fighting Game of the Year. Yeah, that was like the best reaction I've ever seen to anything video game related. That's why we have it as a dono alert. So this is the actual pick or just nominations. No, it literally says nominee special in the title, man. It says nomination in the title, my man. Music guy. It says nomination announcement. So not just nominations. Nominations. The actual show is later is like in December. I think early December. It's going to be interesting to see what they put for Game of the Year, considering how stacked this year has been. Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. They've already their social media has already kind of set up some like, oh, what's the biggest snub, or what do you think is going to be the biggest snub for Game of the Year? So they're already milking it, you know, and like milking the whole something is going to get snubbed. Which once again, like I don't know. In this year, it's like with only six nominees, right? With only 6 nominees. So there's like, and this year being so stacked, I mean, there's definitely going to be games that are super highly rated that don't make it in, you know? If FF16 is nominated, would you say that it's BS? I wouldn't say that it's BS, but I would disagree with it, but I wouldn't say that it's BS. We all have slow moments, OJ. It's okay. That's true. We all definitely have slow moments. But yeah, I highly suggest reading the titles for things before we ask questions on certain stuff. Definitely reading the title is always one of the big things to do, especially if it's something like, hey, what type of show it is or what's actually going to be happening. It's usually in the title. It's usually in the title, but that's okay. We all have our slow moments. I agree. I've had a multitude of those over the years, so it's okay, man. Let's see here. Were you a bit disappointed Anthony Starr won't be voicing Homelander in MK1, or apathetic to that? I didn't know that he wouldn't be voicing it. And I don't know why he wouldn't be voicing it. You know, so let's see who they get to replace him. If it's very similar, then that's fine. But I mean, I don't play Mortal Kombat 1, so really, to be honest, I haven't watched Mortal Kombat 1 like competitive gameplay. I haven't watched it as much as I thought that I would. I just haven't been watching the game. Like, I think the cameos are corny. I'm not a big fan. Like, they don't look as cool as like Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, where they like dash in. Like, they look like people just like running, then like doing a move, then like running back. It looks corny. Not that it's not cool. It's just, I don't know. Mortal Kombat 1 isn't doing it for me. Like, Mortal Kombat 11 was like, I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. You know, this is dope. I'll watch. But Mortal Kombat 1, I'm not feeling it in terms of watching it. You know, like I'm just not. I don't know why. I've tried though. I won't be upset if Octopath 2 gets snubbed for best soundtrack like in 2018. You already know that it's gonna happen, so go ahead and get ready to be upset. Prepare for what? Prepare for boom, disappointment. Prepare for disappointment, boys and girls, because yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Recency bias gets the best of me. There were so many good games at the beginning of the year that I forgot about. Yeah, I remember pretty much all the good games at the beginning of the year. Obviously, you know, for me, it was Resident Evil 4 Remake. That was a great game at the beginning of the year, so I remember that one. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was like in the first half. Obviously, I remember that one. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. I remember all the great games that came out in the beginning of the year. Obviously, like Hi-Fi Rush for those who played Hi-Fi Rush. It's a superpower, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Been a minute. Anthony Starr is probably too expensive. They probably spent most of that on getting Megan Fox. Yeah, definitely one of the most questioning picks, like to pay her. You could have just paid an unknown to do that instead of her. Like, that didn't help sell your game. At least I don't think it did. Is this the actual Game Awards? No, guys, we've got to read Dizzy. We've got to read the title, guys. We got to read the title. We got to read the titles, guys. Why are we not reading the title of the stream? It literally says, the title of the stream says the Game Awards 2023 live nomination announcement. So live nomination announcement, guys. We got to read the titles, guys. Paul Gale Network with the 27 months of tune-in tier pledge. Thank you so much for 27 months, Mr. Paul Gale. 27 months of tune-in tier pledge. Let's go, baby. Thank you for the support. Long-term support. So yeah. But it's all good. See here. We all know that it's going to be the Smurfs, Felipe. I agree with you. Yes. I have classes to teach at 10. We're good hanging here. In the meantime, always fun. All right. Shout outs. Paul Gill. Go get ready for them classes. Teach those kids that kung fu. I know it's not kung fu. Teach those kids, man. And adults. Probably lots of people. Teach them. Let them know. Let them know. Okay, so we can go over my predictions as well, too. So I actually put up my predictions. I had a video, but I had to remove it because I made a mistake. And I was like, you know what? I know people haven't noticed the mistake, but I'm still going to remove it. But anyway, so I ended up just putting up a community post that said the same thing. So here are my predictions are as follows. Game of the year. The nominees for Game of the Year. Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4 Remake, The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2. The winner, Baldur's Gate 3. So that's what I think will be the nomination and the winner. How do you click something without reading it? It's okay. I don't know. I think some people just like, they just see the stream. They just see like the thumbnail, right? And like the thumbnail's bigger than the title. So therefore they just click on the thumbnail and they think, oh, the Game Awards. They just see that. I think that's what happened with Dizzy. He just saw the thumbnail and it said the Game Awards. And then he got confused because he didn't bother to even read. So I think that's what happened there. And like I said, that's just, I mean, it's just common stuff. Sometimes people just click the thumbnail and not necessarily read. I mean, I don't do that, but I know some people do that, you know, so. Casual Noob with the 32 months of membership, join into your membership. Says, Keely already posted, what's your biggest snub? Because he's doing what I do on Halloween, turn the lights off and pretend I'm not home for a trick or treaters. Yeah, that's what he's doing, man. That's maybe what he's doing. Thank you for the 32 months of membership. Appreciate that. So FF16 should be a contender. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be like in consideration. I mean, it could get nominated. It really could. Like a lot of the critics did love Final Fantasy 16. So yeah, absolutely could. Hey, what's up, Ryan M? Welcome to the stream. I don't really think Starfield is a snub. Starfield is rated an 83 on Metacritic. Like, I don't see how Starfield's a snub. People just say Starfield because it's Bethesda, because it's whatever. But if anybody else made that type of game, if it wasn't as hyped and forever, if it wasn't Bethesda, nobody would care. You know? So yeah. Says the audacity of man, OJ picking Alan Wake 2 over Final Fantasy 16. That's how he know he's biased. Biased towards what? What am I biased? What am I biased towards? Alan Wake? Makes no sense. I haven't even played the game. Yeah, I get that. However, you wouldn't be the only source streaming the Game Awards. Was live at this time today, which would be more friendly to UK time. Gotcha. Let's see here. Yo, OJ just picked up SMT5 for $10. Wow, you got a great game for $10. PS Portal is getting iffy reviews. Still don't understand the point of it. I mean, I saw one review. They said it was really good. I think it was from VGC, but I have not seen all the other reviews of it. Is Pikmin rates higher than Starfield? Pikmin truly is the greatest series. Tears of the Kingdom versus Spider-Man 2. Who's gonna win? It's not. That's not the ultimate battle. It's Tears of the Kingdom versus Baldur's Gate 3, and Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna win. It's not Spider-Man. It's Baldur's Gate 3, and Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna win. That's who it's between, Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3. And it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't play Starfield, but my friends who are big Bethesda fans say Starfield isn't their best work. Yeah. Good morning, OJ. Not interested in playing Baldur's Gate 3? I mean, I am and I'm not, to be honest. You already know Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to win Game of the Year next year? I don't know about that. Let's see. LOL, it's been 10 years since the last AW. All right. Will you get Super Mario RPG? What do you think, my man? What do you think? What do you think? You gotta watch the vids, bro. Y'all coming here asking if I'm gonna get Super Mario RPG. Come on, man. Of course I am. Watch the vids. You know, Nintendo gave me an exclusive video preview of and I did a whole preview on Super Mario RPG. I've also included in many of my top lists and anticipated games. So of course. Hit the notification bell, guys. Watch the vid so you know what I'm looking forward to. You guys know what I'm picking up and all that. Because that's stuff that I'll talk about on the daily here, you know. So hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell. Josie said Pikmin 4 is their game of the year. Josie's a zoomer. Her opinion does not count. Marcel Wade says, what's up, OJ? I just woke up. What's up? What's up, man? Welcome. What is good? I personally love Starfield, but considering how it's been received overall, it'd be kind of weird if it gets Game of the Year nom. Yeah, like maybe in like a different year where the year wasn't as stacked, maybe. But I don't know about this year, but we'll see. I mean, it could. Hogwarts Legacy will get snubbed, and it's way better than Starfield. It should be up there with Baldur's Gate, Tears of the Kingdom. I think that in a different year, yes, just not this year. But I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, it could. Lost Tech. It could. I don't think it will, though. Ileana Hernandez says, hello, OJ, working and watching your stream. Shout outs, Ileana. Have a nice day at work. How about Mechanical Rhythm? What about Mechanical Rhythm? Sinister. Let's see here. Hey, OJ, how are you? Question, I just beat Mario Wonder. I'm in Special World. How do I get the other levels come up after beating the first one? The other levels to come up? You have to find the special exits and like the special entries in every single world, and that will lead you. It's kind of like a branching pathway, right? Like you have to find the special areas and exits. So go back to other worlds that you don't have unlocked and make sure that you do everything in those worlds so you can get to the special worlds in other areas. Hogwarts Legacy, no nomination because controversy. I mean, I just think that, I mean, it wasn't as highly rated as some of the other games. If Hogwarts Legacy was rated like a 90 plus, I think that it might be more in consideration. But this year's just been stacked. So, I think Pikmin 4 will get nominated maybe for strategy game and maybe for family game. Baldur's Gate didn't get a physical release in the West. I'm well aware of that. Baron's rant of Baldur's Gate 3 wins is going to be legendary. I mean, I think he understands not at this point that it will be. Like, that it's going to get nominated or that it's going to win. So, I think he's setting up, getting ready for it. I think Genshin Impact might be best ongoing game. So, all the different movie award shows, one of the common patterns was if a film got Best Picture at the Golden Globes, it usually meant it wouldn't get it at the Oscars. Yeah, I don't watch all those shows. That's to me is a complete waste of time, like watching like movie awards and all that. But yeah, I'm not a big movie watcher, so it doesn't make sense. But if you're a big movie watcher, obviously it'd be good to obviously like watch all that stuff. But to me, like picking like best movies and stuff like that is even harder than games, because games you can play, like you can fundamentally see things broken. A lot of times like movies, they all have like good actors, they all have like good stuff, and then you have to like really be super subjective, like with plot points and things like that. Whereas games, I mean, it's still super subjective, but at least with games, like if something's broken or something doesn't work, then it's just like, all right, yeah, that's broken and doesn't work, So yeah. Pikmin 4 blew me away. I didn't expect it to be so good. I mean, I don't know why you didn't expect it to be so good, because every Pikmin game has been really good. Like, the Pikmin games are like highly rated games, either in the high 80s or I think like even like one of the Pikmin games in the GameCube was like a 90. It's like all of the mainline Pikmin games have been incredibly high rated. So, I mean, but I understand maybe Pikmin isn't the biggest franchise, so it's not treated like Mario or Zelda and all, or Smash. But all of the Pikmin games are really good, with the exception of Hey Pikmin, which was a spin-off 2D, 3DS game. But all of the mainline Pikmin games, 1, 2, and 3, were all really good. Like, super, super good. So, it didn't really catch me by surprise that Pikmin 4 was so good, So, never heard of Pikmin until 4 was announced? Oh, okay. Might want to go back, check out the other ones. Do you think we'll get FF9 revealed at the Game Awards? I think it's possible, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know 100%. Nate E with the $5 says, how is there no dono yet? No, it's all good, man. People are just enjoying the show. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Starting the dono train. My man Nate E with the big $5, becoming the Hokage and Stream Ninja, and also doing a gift ninja to Final Fantasy 16 man himself, Junior. Mr. Final Fantasy 16 himself. Let's go. Thank you so much, Nate E. Appreciate that. Shout outs. Thank you for the big $5. Anybody does 5 or more, you can beat out Nate E on the top of the board. Thank you for the support, guys. And thank you for the, we got back to 600 members. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for that, man. Ninja Gift Bomb. Nate sweeping the board. Let's go. Sweeping the board. One-time gift bomb. Let's get it. Thank you for that. And let's get that gifted up as well. So got a 2-point added to the total. 5 total. Let's go. What's up, OJ? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, let me go back, scroll back up and read some other comments that I missed. How do you think fans of Zelda and Baldur's Gate 3, if the other wins? I think they'll be fine, man. Some people will be upset, but they'll be okay. Do you believe Game of the Year should take into consideration the context in which games was released, or should it be objectively the most impressive, best game on technical level? Whew, that's a loaded question. I'm not really sure how to answer that. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2, and SM2 are locks. Resident Evil 4 Remake will make it if remakes are allowed. Remakes are allowed. RE2 Remake was got nominated in 2019, and I think the last spot will be tussle between Mario Wonder and Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, that's gonna be the big thing. Like I mean, there might be, like I said, a snub between those two, right? Or there might be some issues between those two. So, what's up, OJ? Oh, okay, I already read that. Let's see here. Shout outs to, hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome. Welcome. Shout outs. Let's go. Rodrigo says, OJ, did you pre-order Persona 4 Gold and Persona 3 limited run games? Yeah, I think so. I'm reading the selection process, and it says only 5 nominees per category unless there are ties. For Game of the Year, there's 6 nominations for Game of the Year. So for everything else, I think it's 5, and then for Game of the Year, it's 6. So if you follow them on social media, Zach, they said, here are the 6 nominations. And if you look at the previous years, it's always been 6 nominations for Game of the Year. Let's see here. Spider-Man 2 is overrated. Sure. Let's see. So it's notion it wins one publication top award doesn't mean they can be eligible to win in other ones. No, that's. I mean, he was just simply just saying something. Yo, Jeffrey Tucker, Udamudos. Hey, let's go.
Thanks for streaming these events.
No problem.
You're
man.
the best streamer out there.
You know what? I don't claim to be the best streamer out there, even though I think I've said that actually. So maybe I'm lying right now. But I mean, you know what, man? You guys are the best fans in the world. I mean, I don't care. I don't care if I have as little as 100 people watching or 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 1,000. You guys are the best, man. I love you guys, and thank you for your support. Thank you guys for waking up with me and watching and supporting the stream, and you know, just you know, just being cool dudes. Just being cool dudes overall. Dudes and dudettes, I don't know, girls and guys, theys and thems, whatever you identify as. Thank you guys for being you. And thank you guys for coming out to the stream. I appreciate y'all, for real. What's up, Chris Gamer ST? What is good? Says always distance Spider-Man 2. I mean, I'm not trying to be honest, man. Like, I think like I'm already starting one of my New Year's resolutions early. So, I mean, if people want to say something's bad or something's this or something's that, whether it's Nintendo or like when people come in here and say, oh, the Switch is old, I'm like, all right, good. Nobody cares what you think. Like, you're just, all right, who cares? Like, so, I mean, like, if you think one game is not this or one game is this, that's fine. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, it's a video game. We enjoy, we play, we try to have fun. Obviously, we can poke fun. We can be a little bit more intense at times than not. But, I mean, I think Spider-Man 2, there's some people that were disappointed with it, right? There's some people that were disappointed with Tears of the Kingdom. Hell, there's some people that are playing Baldur's Gate disappointed with that. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. But everyone's saying that the game is great, so the game is great, right? So, I mean, there's a range of opinions across the board, you know? I think my goal is to make things a bit more fun and make things a bit more fun and make things a bit more exciting, you know, heading into next year. Simpsons nerd, worst streamer ever. Yeah, man. Yeah. Good morning, gang. Been a minute. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I haven't really been playing too much lately. Just been playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Silk Song release date coming tomorrow's Indie Direct. Yeah, exactly. Get the clown. I mean, I think you missed out on a couple more clown emojis there, Mario. Like, you should probably add like maybe 3 or 4 more clown emojis to that, because 3 isn't enough. But I'll say this: if Silk Song gets announced, I will stream Hollow Knight. I will do a bonus extra stream of Hollow Knight if Silk Song gets announced. 100% confirmed. Book it down. I don't think it's gonna happen, so I don't feel like streaming Hollow Knight, but I will do a stream of Hollow Knight if Silk Song gets announced. Who wins best RPG? Baldur's Gate 3. When does the voting start? When you look at the wait, when does the voting start? Okay, the voting starts closer to, like, it's in December. I think it was like right before So I think like December, early December. I thought you meant the time that the show starts. Early December. Let's see. FF14 won last year though. FF14 won what last year? I think that was what? That was what? RPG or best ongoing game or MMO or what? If I forgot what Final Fantasy 14 won last year. Nintendo announced the Indie World for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I actually posted it on my Twitter account and we talked about it a little bit here. Shout outs to Jeffrey Tucker though. Thank you for the big 20. Hold up. Why did I not do all this the stuff? So shout out to my man Jeffrey Tucker. You are now the Stream Ninja Stream Hokage. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jeffrey T. You are now the Stream Ninja Stream Hokage. Anybody does 20 or more, you can beat out Jeffrey Tucker. And thank you for using Streamlabs as well, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for using Streamlabs. Supports the channel directly a little bit better. So I appreciate that. Mr. Jeffrey Tucker dropping some major support. The round table. We need you, buddy. Thank you for that, man. Thank you so much, Jeffrey Tucker. I appreciate that. Let's get another 2 points on there for the combo count. Up to 9. So we are rolling along. OJ, what are your 6 nominations for Game of the Year? 6 nominations. Alan Wake 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Tears of the Kingdom, Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and did I miss something? And Resident Evil 4 Remake. Those are my 6. Why do you think Spider-Man 2 don't stand a chance against Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3? Because it's much lower rated than it. Are you streaming all of Hollow Knight, or what year should we expect this stream? I wouldn't stream all of it. I would just stream Hollow Knight and just stream it for like a couple hours or something like that. I think Starfield will be the last spot over Resident Evil 4 Remake. I mean, it's possible since RE4 Remake is a remake and Starfield is a brand new game. But Resident Evil 4 Remake is a much better game than Starfield. Excuse me. At least not at this point. Maybe later in the future, Starfield will be a lot better. Excuse me. Says your community post might have some jaded PS fans for not having Spider-Man 2 as a pick instead of Alan Wake 2. I have Spider-Man 2 as a pick. What are you talking about? On my community post, it says Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4 Remake, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Alan Wake 2, and Spider-Man 2. Those are my picks. So who what are you talking about? Baldur's Gate 3 would probably be nominated for a lot of categories. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be nominated and win multiple categories. I'm definitely going to say at least 4, minimum 4 awards for Baldur's Gate 3. Minimum 4. So yeah, no, I'm not streaming the pre-show, guys. So just keep that in mind. So if you want to watch Jeff Keighley's pre-show, I'm not streaming it on here. The show starts at 9, and that's when the nomination specials actually start. So I'm not streaming his pre-show. So just keep that in mind. So if you want to watch his pre-show, then you can. Ready to will your a copy of RoboCop? Let's go. Let's see. I knew you meant win. It's all good. Expect a calm discussion after the nominees. Yes, a very calm discussion. Yo, shout outs to King Cagney. Thank you so much for the 9 months, man. I appreciate that. 9 months, getting the combo count from 9 to 10. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Shout outs to King Cagney. I'm disappointed with Spider-Man 2 all in all, but the best thing about the game is traversal. Yeah, that's a good thing about the game for sure. 3 more months for that what's it called? For that Renangon. Let's go, baby. For those who want to watch the whatever, they're gonna go live in just a bit. So, would you be surprised if Baldur's Gate 3 does not get a nomination today? Yeah, I'd be surprised, but it doesn't matter. It's an irrelevant question because that's not happening like 100%. So it's just not happening. There's never been a game in the history of the Game Awards that's gotten a 96 average on Metacritic and not got a nomination for Game of the Year. Like I've never seen that in my life. Nintendo with the $1 and says, shout outs to PlayerEssence. Appreciate the stream today. Play Snowland. Okay, Street Fighter. Gotcha. Snowland remix. All right, I got you, man. Snowland remix. Okay. Thank you for the support, Mr. Nintendork. Got us another combo. 11 times combo. We've been putting up those body blows, guys. And hold up. Since we did past 10, you know what that means. Oh, what the? No! Where's... Okay. There we go. Combo breaker. Let's get it, baby. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. I was like, where's the sound? The notification went up, but the sound didn't go up. RGT's nominee is King Kong. Yeah. You know what I want to do with RGT? I want to do not Game of the Year awards with RGT, where he goes over all of his crusty picks, because all the games that are like nominated for Game of the Year, he probably doesn't like them. Like, I know he doesn't like Resident Evil 4 Remake. He likes that. Tears of the Kingdom, he likes that. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, he likes that. But like Alan Wake 2, I don't think he played that. Spider-Man 2, I think he's like kind of like iffy on that one. Baldur's Gate 3, I know he's not like a big Baldur's Gate guy. You know, so I want to do like a lot of his favorite games are like, you know, like the wrestling stuff, and like RoboCop might be his Game of the Year, man. So so I want to do like not Game of the Year, with like the anti Game of the Year, like where we pick games that we know have no shot at winning Game of the Year, like we host a show. So I want to reach out to RGT about doing like a live stream where like we do something like that. No, not trash games that are just not good, but games that we personally like, that we know have no shot at winning like the widespread Game of the Year. So games like that. Let's see. No Phantasy Star 4 on your list today. No Phantasy Star 4. Is Phantasy Star 4 on the Switch? I did not know. It's on the Switch, huh? It is on the Switch. Oh my god. Yeah, I totally forgot about Phantasy Star 4. I absolutely should have included that. Maybe I'll do a whole video on Phantasy Star 4 to make up for it. Or, yeah, NSO. Oh, yeah, NSO Online. I totally forgot about the Sega Genesis NSO Online. I have not played Phantasy Star 4 on the... I've played Phantasy Star 4, but I have not played it on the NSO. What is your non-Game of the Year future redeem? Yeah, it'd probably be that, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to RGT like to host maybe a live stream, like where we go over that type of stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Should have done a Game of the Year bingo card. Nah, I'm okay. I don't gotta do all that, to be honest. It ain't, you know. And on top of that, hell, I mean, we can do that. We can do that later if we really feel like doing that. Let's see here. Phantasy Star 1 and 2 on the Switch, it should be. I think there's a lot of Phantasy Stars on there, so I need to go back and reevaluate like the list. I should have definitely had Phantasy Star games on there. But yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so there is no... They just went live, guys, but there is no actual pre-show for the global nominee reveal. It's just a countdown. So they just went live, but there's no pre-show at all. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So yeah, it's just a countdown. There's still about 11 minutes left before the show starts. First Departure and Second Story. Yeah, those were both on the list. First Departure R and Second Story R were both on my list this morning. So if you guys haven't seen the list, a lot of you guys are probably new subscribers, because a lot of you guys are asking me questions that I already, talk about. So yeah, check out my video. Make sure you hit the notification bell, guys. That's like the biggest thing. Check to see that you're subscribed as well. Some of you guys are not subscribed, but YouTube will just pop up, So make sure that you check that you're subscribed to the channel. Let's see here. What's Black Keely's Game of the Year? Black Keely's Game of the Year is definitely Forspoken until further notice. Wait a minute. No, it's Alan Wake half of the time. It's Alan Wake only. It's Alan Wake 2 only sometimes. Not all the time, only sometimes. And I'll let you guys pick what times that it's Game of the Year. So Forspoken and Alan Wake 2 sometimes. Half of the time. Those are Black. I'm pretty sure those are Black Keely's Game of the Year. Shout outs to Jonathan B. Thank you for the 50 months. Goodness gracious. One of the oldest elite ninjas here in the village. Thank you so much. Spider-Man. Oh yeah. Wait, no. Spider-Man kinda. Yeah, Black Keely messes with Spider-Man, but kinda, but I'm not sure if it's enough, enough full-bloodedness for Black Keely's taste. Oh, man. The Grinch Game of the Year. RGT 85 might agree. Yeah, might agree. Phantom Liberty should get DLC of the year if they had one. I mean, it maybe it should. I would give it to Future Redeemed, man. I think Future Redeemed, but once again, I have not played Phantom Liberty, but I would give it to Future Redeemed. I think that and the story, how it wrapped everything up, you know, it's just that the reviewers just didn't care. They just, you know, once again, I think a lot of them like siphoned out their review for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to somebody who knows RPGs, but I'm not sure if those people even like really work at those sites. I got to go back and check, because there was a lot of reviews for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and people heaping praise on it, but then when it came time to play the DLC to really wrap everything up, nobody, all these same sites didn't review it. So I'm guessing that they outsourced the reviews to people who don't necessarily work at the, or just, you know, freelance work. That's what I'm guessing. Otherwise, there would have been more reviews. Since it reviewed so well at all these major websites, why wasn't Future Redeemed, you know, reviewed more? It's because they probably outsourced their reviews to other people. So that's what that's my thought process. But I'm gonna delve further into it in a bit, in a video. So let's see. Only a fraction required of Blacklist. It's just not enough, you know. Wants love to win, but unfortunately Baldur's Gate will. I don't think it's unfortunate. I think it's fine, because Baldur's Gate 3 is a good game. Future Redeemed, one of the best game experiences ever. It really is. I think they should do a category for remake, remastered games. People talk about that quite a bit. I think it would be cool if they did that. I mean, if they wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. You know, I wouldn't be against. So yeah, I wouldn't be against it personally. Excuse me. So. Would not be against it. See, it's exciting going into 2024, knowing we'll see new Nintendo hardware at some point during the year. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 remake was good. It might take it. Nah, it's not going to, Hyrule. Nah, it's not. It's not going to win it over Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate. No. But I mean, it's still good. It's still good. It's still really good. So yeah, and like I was saying, guys, today's video, 30 big must-buy Nintendo Switch Classic JRPGs. Thank you guys so much for the support on that video so far. It's starting to rise in the view ratings. 6 best out of my last 10. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Like I said, I'm spending a lot more time with my editing and with my video topics, and obviously the videos are a lot bigger in terms of like the time. I am still working on a news show. I am gonna work on like but like if I'm gonna do a news show, I want to do a news show right, that actually has like retention and all that, right? So I'm thinking about a way to put together a really cool news show for you guys, but I need to have a solid thought process before. I can't just do a news show, you know, like it's got to be something that's well thought out, because that's what I realized how my channel's been getting more successful, is like the well thought out stuff, right? So I'm working on that right now. Shout outs to KC Skills, member for 10 months. Thank you so much, KC Skills. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 13 times combo count we are at. We're almost at a 15 combo count combo breaker. So thank you so much. Oh, not 113. That'd be lit though. Still need to watch it. Very interested in it. Yeah, just put it in your watch later list. It's a long video. It's like nearly 40 minutes. So I know you guys don't always have the time to watch those, but you guys usually get around to watching it. But most of the views are actually from YouTube recommendations. So a lot of you guys do pick up on it later, or YouTube recommends it because you don't see it in your sub feed. So thank you guys for your support, man. But no, it's doing really well. It's doing really well. The videos always kind of start slow and then go up, and then kind of rise up quicker later. Let's see, just finished Future Redeemed a couple days ago. I get it. Yo, I get it. Yeah, it's incredible. I hope you get your RoboCop copy. I hope so too, man. I hope I get it as well. I think Star Ocean 2 bodies RE4 when it comes to remakes. I don't think Star Ocean 2 bodies RE4 when it comes to remakes. I think that they're both really good and very well done. You know, I think that Star Ocean 2 needed a remake more than RE4 though. So I think that there's that. So yeah, we've been playing dual music from the global nominees and something else for like the last number of like 10 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about it. You can vote now. So the vote you can the fan voting is up. I didn't see that, but if it is, cool. I'll vote later. Do any of the classics? Do any of the classic games on today's vid usually go on sale during Black Friday? They're usually on sale lots of times. Some of them are NSO games, Bahamian. So, I mean, a lot of them are NSO, or a lot of them are on sale like right now. Like you can pick them up on sale. Like Square Enix has Final Fantasy sales all the time. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a sale between Black Friday and between Christmas. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get a majority of the Final Fantasy games that I talked about on sale, because those games go on sale so much. Like I had Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, and Pixel Remaster, all of those on sale. I don't know about Pixel Remaster, that might not go on sale as much, but everything else for the most part usually will. No, Legend of Zelda is definitely not a lock for Game of the Year. You haven't been paying attention to El Boogie. Definitely, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is the lock for Game of the Year. So yeah. Let's see here. Looks like you won your bet with Dreamcast. Oh, guys, don't put the spoilers in the chat. No spoilers, guys. No, I'm supposed to react to it live. No spoilers. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm supposed to react to it live. No spoilers. Y'all coming here spoiling it. Don't say the rest of it. Don't say the rest of it. Man, I should have bet some money too. I should have bet. I need that money. I need that money. I need that money. Allegedly, guys. Allegedly. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. All right, here we go.
Money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really that money. That money.
Shout outs to my boy Duty. Oh man. Yo, thank you for the support though, guys. I appreciate it. Oh man. OJ, I can see your comment, man. What's up? What if Baldur's Gate 3 wins all categories, but Zelda wins Game of the Year? That'd be wild. I think, what happened? I think there was a game that did that. Bro. Says, bro, why that beat actually go kind of... Oh, no, that beat is hard. It's good. There's like a full song. Like, Duty did a full song on the DSP, I Need That Money. Like, oh, man, that song is lit. Like, my wife was actually like, yo, that's actually a pretty good song. She was, like, dancing to it. I was like, yeah, it's actually really good. So, I think Ragnarok won everything but Game of the Year. Yeah, wasn't that, like, yeah, Ragnarok? Yo, Eric! Ciao.
Have a great day, everyone.
Yo.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Thank you for that $10. 2 times, and we have hit the combo breaker. Let's go. Shout outs, man. Smoking the Starfield bag. Smoking the Starfield bag? Smoking the Starfield Rip Bozo Todd Howard? Smoking the Starfield bag? Bruh, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. What do I think of the nominees? I think the nominees are, without anybody spoiling it in the chat, I think the nominees are Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4 Remake, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2. Those are the nominees. I think those are the nominees.
There have been so many great games in 2023, and on Thursday, December 7th, we will celebrate the best of the best at the 10th Annual Game Awards, streaming live everywhere from right here at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. I'm Jeff Keighley, and it is finally time to reveal the nominees across more than 30 categories. And to help select the winners, you can vote in all categories starting now at thegameawards.com. This is going to be a very special TGA filled with new game announcements from teams around the world, and in the coming weeks we will have much more to share. But now, I am honored to get to the task at hand. Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2023. For Best Performance, the nominees are Ben Starr as Clive, Final Fantasy XVI.
He's gonna win.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba as Solomon Reed, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. Melanie Liebert as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon as Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3. And Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man 2. For Best Ongoing Game, the nominees are Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite, Genshin Impact.
I told you Genshin
In the
Impact.
category of Best Multiplayer, presented by Discord, Baldur's Gate 3,
Okay.
Diablo 4,
Okay.
Party Animals,
All right.
Street Fighter 6,
Oh, there you go.
and Super Mario Bros. 1.
Oh, wow. Wonder for multiplayer.
Best Art
Wow.
Direction are Alan Wake 2,
Okay.
Hi-Fi Rush,
Oh.
Lies of P,
Okay, Liza P.
Super Mario Bros. 1,
Wow. Wonder for.
and The Legend of Zelda.
Wow. Wow.
For Best Score and Music,
I didn't
the
expect
nominees
that.
are Alan Wake 2,
Okay.
composer Petri Alonko. Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov. Final Fantasy 16,
Oh.
composer Masayoshi Soken.
16's gonna win,
Hi-Fi
I
Rush,
think.
audio director Shuichi Kobori. And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, composed by Nintendo Sound Team.
No
The best
Octopath.
audio design
Crazy.
are Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4. Best Adaptation recognizes excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other creative endeavors based on video game worlds and characters. Here are this year's nominees for Best Adaptation: Castlevania Nocturne,
Okay.
Gran Turismo,
Okay.
The Last of Us,
Oh, Last of Us is gonna
Super
win.
Mario Brothers movie,
Oh,
and Twisted Metal.
maybe the Mario Bros. movie or
Best
Last of
Narrative,
Us.
The nominees are Alan Wake 2,
Al-
Baldur's Gate 3,
Ooh, it's between those
Cyberpunk
three.
2077, Phantom
Or those
Liberty,
two.
Final Fantasy 16, and Marvel's
It's gonna be
Spider-Man
Alan Wake or Baldur's Gate.
Games for Impact celebrates thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning. This year's nominees are A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Chia, Terra Nil, and Venba.
Mario Bros. Wonder has local
Nominees
multiplayer.
are
That's what they're talking about, Zoltar.
Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dread,
And it has online
Sea of
multiplayer. It has both.
Stars, and Viewfinder. For Best Mobile Game, the nominees are Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Honkai Star Rail,
Oh, Honkai Star Rail's
Kitty
good.
Island Adventure,
Hello.
Monster Hunter Now,
Hello, Kitty.
and Terra Nil. Best Community Support acknowledges a game for exceptional support, transparency, and responsiveness to players. The nominees are Baldur's Gate 3,
That's gonna win.
Cyberpunk 2077,
Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna win.
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky. Okay, now it's time for Best Debut Indie Game, which recognizes a development team that hasn't been on the TGA stage before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2023.
Okay.
The nominees are Cocoon,
Cocoon. That's gonna win. Cocoon.
Pizza Tower, Venba, and Viewfinder.
Cocoon's gonna
For
win.
Best VR AR Game, the nominees are
Horizon.
Gran Turismo 7,
That's probably gonna win.
Humanity,
Or
Horizon Call of the
there's
Mountain,
Horizon.
Resident Evil Village,
Ooh,
VR
Village.
mode,
VR mode.
and Synapse. For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees are
Scott the
Iron
Wasp.
Mouse, People Make Games, Wackety, Spreen, and Cypher PK. What's your most...
How does Scott not get nominated?
Remember, this has to be a game that's officially announced. The nominees are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth,
That's
Star Wars Outlaws, and Tekken 8.
that's wild.
Nominees for Best Action Adventure Game are Alan Wake 2, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4,
Ooh.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
Oh my God.
and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the
Zelda's
Kingdom.
probably gonna win that
For Best
one.
role-playing game, the jury selected Baldur's Gate 3,
That's Baldur's Gate's
Final
gonna win.
Fantasy 16, Lies of P,
Okay.
Sea of Stars,
Sea of Stars.
and Starfield.
Oh, over Octopath, but that makes okay.
Fighting game. The nominees are God of Rock,
Best fighting game.
Mortal Kombat 1,
I think Street Fighter 6 is gonna win.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2,
Get that game out of there.
Pocket
No, I'm
Bravery,
joking. No, I'm joking.
and
Street Fighter's gonna win that one. Street Fighter's gonna win
Nominees
that
for
one.
Best Action Game are Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2,
Okay.
Ghost Runner 2,
All right.
Hi-Fi Rush,
Okay.
and Remnant 2.
Remnant 2 wins that one.
Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts, this year's nominees for innovation and accessibility are Diablo 4, Forza Motorsport,
This is something that Nintendo
Hi-Fi Rush,
really needs to work on.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
Like,
Mortal Kombat
Nintendo's accessibility is
Street
trash.
Fighter 6. Next up, Best Family Game.
They really got to
Nominees
work
are
on that.
Disney Illusion Island, Party Animals,
It's going to be Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
4, Sonic Superstars, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is going to win.
Best Sim Strategy nominees are Advance Wars 1 and 2,
Oh.
Reboot Camp,
Please, Fire Emblem Engage, please. Please.
Company of Heroes 3, Fire Emblem.
Yeah, let's go.
Pikmin 4.
Let's go. Engage got enough. Let's go.
Best Sports Racing, EA Sports FC 24, F1 23,
Let's go.
Forza Motorsport, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged, and the Crew Motorfest. Now a look at our esports categories, starting with Best Esports Game. The nominees are Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant.
Okay.
Your Best
Cool.
Esport Athlete nominees are Demon 1, Faker, Hydra,
It's like Faker every year.
Wow, Ruler, and Zywoo. For Best Esports Team, our committee nominated these teams: Evil Geniuses, Valorant, Fnatic, Valorant, Game & Gladiators, Dota 2, JD Gaming, League of Legends, and Team Vitality, Counter-Strike.
Believe it or not, these guys are becoming more like athletes
Potter,
because a lot of them have to train in the morning. They all live together. They train like like they get up and lift weights and exercise and all this different type of stuff, you know? So a lot of them are working like athletes, you know? They're treating it like that. A lot of these guys, these hardcore
International Dota 2
You know?
Championships 2023,
guys,
and Valorant Champions 2023.
you know?
All right, you ready? It's time for our final two categories. Best Game Direction, which recognizes extraordinary creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. This year's nominees are Alan Wake 2,
That might win game direction
Baldur's Gate
or
3.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros.
Bros-
Wonder, and The Legend
Legend-
of Zelda Tears of
Those
the
were pretty much all the best game direction.
Okay, finally, on behalf of the jury,
I think Baldur's
I am
Gate might win
proud
game
to
direction
announce
or
the 6 nominees
Alan Wake.
selected for outstanding creative and technical
But Tears might
excellence. The nominees for
Yeah.
Game of the Year
Game of
at
the Year.
Game Awards are Alan Wake 2, developed by Remedy Entertainment,
I got a hit.
Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian
2
Studios,
for 2.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
3 for 3.
Insomniac Games, Resident Evil 4,
4 for 4.
Super Mario Brothers
5 for
Wonder,
5.
and The Legend of Zelda
6
Tears of the Kingdom from Nintendo.
for 6.
Those are your nominees for the Game Awards. A highly competitive year for sure, but who will come out on top?
6 for 6, baby.
By voting now at thegameawards.com and on our
Smoking
Discord
that
server. I hope you will
Dreamcast
live
pack.
Thursday, December 7th for the Game Awards. The TGA Orchestra will be back
Rip
on
Bozo.
as always, pay tribute to our Game of the Year nominees. And yes, you can expect lots of news and updates on what's ahead for games.
Smoking that FF16 pack.
So lock in your votes and get ready to celebrate.
Smoking that
20 years of
Dreamcast
gaming.
pack.
We'll see you live on Thursday, December 7th.
Smoking that Starfield pack. Rip Bozo. Nah, I'm just messing around. Shout out to Dreamcast Guy. He's the homie. But, you know, that's what happens. I'm just saying, that's what happens when you don't actually play the game fully. When you just play a little bit of it and you let your own thought process interfere with what everyone else is saying. People say Metacritic doesn't matter. Yes, it does. For a major franchise, for a major game, if your game is a major franchise like Mario or Zelda or whatever, or Last of Us or whatever, and you rate 90 plus Spider-Man, that's why I put Spider-Man in there. People say, no, Spider-Man might not get in. No, Spider-Man is a high 90s rated game. It's a major franchise. That's probably going to get the game of the year. Nah, that's what happens. That's why I was 6 for 6 this year. That's why I'm usually writing all my picks for gaming. I was off in 2019, but for every year, I'm usually writing the picks. Yes, you need to look at Metacritic. Yes, you need to look at Metacritic to see what the picks are. Got people out here calling me names, saying I only worry about that. No, I'm giving you guys the truth, and that's the truth. That's why I was 6 for 6. That's why I was 6 for 6 in my nominations. That's why I was 6 for 6. That's exactly why. Resident Evil 4 remake. People saying Resident Evil 4 might not make it. I'm saying maybe, but probably not, because it's super highly rated in a major franchise. Y'all don't realize. I don't understand why y'all don't realize this. It's not like we don't have like years of data to back up what I'm saying. You know, there's been a few odd outliers, you know, but at the end of the day, it's going to be the best rated games in the biggest franchises, and then usually maybe an indie game. They took off this year because there was too many big games this year, and Baldur's Gate 3 is technically an indie game. So they just, you know, they you know, and the best indie game this year, obviously you had Cocoon, you had Sea of Stars, but those weren't going to supersede a freaking Mario Bros. Wonder or like a Final Fantasy 16 or something like that. They weren't going to do all that. You know, they weren't going to do all that. So 6 for 6, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy. So should we make? We can make the tweet later, right? Or can we make the tweet now? We should make the tweet now. You know. So yeah. So yeah, we just had to do it. You know, we had to do it to him. Thought Street Fighter 6 would get in over RE4, both high Metacritic fighting games not named Smash Bros. That get the shaft again. If you already knew that the fighting game would get the shaft, why would you pick the fighting game? See, some of y'all don't see that's like I said, that's the problem with some of y'all. Some of y'all let your own personal thought process interfere with what these people think. Put yourself in what's happened. You already know fighting games get the shaft. You already know outside of Smash Brothers, no fighting games ever get nominated, no matter how good those fighting games are. So then why would you put a fighting game in when you've got a bunch of other games that are rated just as high or higher, right? Like the lowest rated game, you got to give it to Alan Wake, because Alan Wake was, if it wasn't for freaking Stephanie Sterling, Alan Wake would be almost a 90, right? Or whatever. But they don't, the reviewers don't regard her like that. So it's like whatever. But Alan Wake, the reviewers were all talking about how incredible Alan Wake was. Every single person that has a vote on the Game of the Year awards was talking about how great Alan Wake 2 is. Every single one. Y'all don't pay attention to these people. They're gonna vote Alan Wake over Street Fighter. We already knew that they were. As soon as I saw Alan Wake get the reviews that it got, and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I was like, okay, Street Fighter's out, because I had Street Fighter in. I immediately kicked out Street Fighter because one, it's a fighting game, and two, there's other games that are higher rated or just as high rated that are going to push out a fighting game. It's a fighting game. Like I said, even if it was Smash Brothers, let's just say Smash Ultimate came out this year, Smash Ultimate wouldn't have been in the Game of the Year. It would have not been in the Game of the Year, right? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to realize that. So And Final Fantasy 16 was mid. Mario Wonder fun. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. It's exactly easy peasy lemon squeezy. Should I be like, hold on. We should put this. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. Hold up. Hold up. Is it? Hold up. No. That's not it. Here we go.
Hey you, I want to shake your hand.
Freeze! Dreamcast guy! Halt! I need a copy of RoboCop! Halt! Human! Freeze! Freeze, human! I need that copy of RoboCop now! Hey! Hey! Let's go! Freeze! Woo! Let's go! Woo! Oh my gosh. 6 for 6. Call me Michael Jordan, baby. The Jordan. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's
I
go.
want to shake your hand.
Shoutouts to Tet.
Yeah, I don't think Zelda is winning this year.
No, it's not.
There's going to be too many votes split between Mario Wonder and Zelda.
That-
Nintendo had too good of a year for their own detriment.
No, that's not it. It was going to be Baldur's Gate. Even if Mario Bros. Wonder didn't get in, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. So I see what you're saying, Tat. And, you know, fundamentally, I might agree. But at the end of the day, it doesn't split votes. It's just the critics are going to vote Baldur's Gate 3. They're just going to vote Baldur's Gate 3. That's just what's going to happen. Shout outs to Riverwater. Thank you for the 13 months. Shout outs to Casual Noob with the dollar and says Dreamcast guy gonna be like, I bought your copy. It's his copy used and also never said he had to ship it to you. He will tell you he'll give you the next time he sees you. Nah, he said nope. You gotta buy me a copy, bro. Yeah, I think so. But thank you for the dollar, Casual Noob. Thank you, Riverwater. Thank you for the membership. And thank you, Tap, with the 3. That's 3 points on the combo count. So almost up to that next one there. Let's go. Let's see here. What do you think wins strategy? Pikmin over Fire? I think Pikmin wins strategy over Fire Emblem. Yeah, I think so. So here we go, man. This is the Oh, he's bald. He's black. They might have gotten away with that in the 90s if they tried. Yeah, I added that part in, guys. They never said he's bald and black. They never said that part. I added that part in. The more that I think about it, you know, because like RE4 is a remake, I'm thinking like I can understand, you know, that thought process. But at the end of the day, I think it really just boils down to this.
How about new, you crazy Dutch bastard?
How about now? We smoking that Final Fantasy 16 pack today. How about no? No, it doesn't deserve to be over. You had me in the first half. Oh, Juice Man. Okay, yeah, Juice Man Vaughn, you donated $5. Let me replay it.
Hey, fellas.
Said, thank you for the 5. Juice Man.
In your pockets.
I think you did it right as the show
Final
started.
Fantasy 16 didn't get the
a
nod either.
Okay.
Clive fanboys in shambles right now.
In shambles. In absolute shambles. Let's count that towards the point total, too. While we're at it. Count that towards the point total. I don't think Hogwarts got a single nomination. I don't think it got a single nomination. Which is very, very Quidditch of it. I don't know. I don't know any Harry Potter things to say. All I could think of was Quidditch. Spider-Man 2 has no chance. I mean, for Game of the Year, probably not. But I mean, I think it's going to win some other things. Wait a second. They snubbed Hogwarts. Didn't think. We didn't know why. It's not a legit reason. It's not as... Dude, guys, listen to me. You guys were all talking about Hogwarts. Look, Metacritic. I hate to do this to you guys, but I have to do this to you guys. Notice how Call of Duty was not nominated for anything either. Obviously, Hogwarts is way better than Call of Duty. Hogwarts Legacy is an 84 average on Metacritic. It's an 84. Like, what was it going to get nominated for? It's a solid game, but it's not anything to where if it doesn't get a nomination for anything, people are going to be like, oh my God, it's cool for Harry Potter fans. It's dope. It's a good game. It's not bad by any means. It's good. But like, what was it supposed to get nominated for? You know what I'm saying? At that rating. Now, if it was like a high 80s or like 90, then okay. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? But like when you're in the 80s, like lower, like below 85, you risk not being nominated for a damn thing, even if you have a good game. Look at Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler was not nominated for a single damn thing as well, right? So you got to keep that in mind. Now, you might have a specialist, like games that are like not as popular, like strategy games. Yeah, you're going to get Fire Emblem Engage. That was nominated. It's an 80, but that's because there's a lack of good strategy games that are like new, right? So obviously, you're going to get a game like that. But there was only one nomination for Fire Emblem. It should have got nominated for music, but it didn't, right? So you got to keep that in mind, guys. A lot of the games this year are highly rated games that are, you know, really, really good. So this year was just kind of crazy. I think in a previous year, like a 2021, Hogwarts Legacy maybe gets nominated a couple times, but not this year. You know, not this year when you got the Metacritics are so high for so many games, you know, which I was trying to let you guys know. But you got some of you guys, not you guys here, but some of y'all were sitting there telling me I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? I had my own fans tell me all you care about is Metacritic. I'm like, no, that's not. I'm telling you how it is. I'm telling you this year is going to be heavily Metacritic rated with the exception of like Alan Wake, right? Alan Wake, you know, even though that was still a good Metacritic, but that's, you know, the game of the year is going to be literally no game underneath like a 80, like a high 80s, right? So, yeah. So that's just kind of what it is. It's a really good game, but didn't deserve anything except maybe art direction. I mean, maybe art direction. You know, maybe art direction. Maybe art direction. So yeah. Maybe art direction. So yeah, I mean, I need my copy of RoboCop, and I need my copy now. I need that copy of RoboCop, and I need it now. So yeah, Dreamcast guy, he did put out a tweet. He said, "Well, I was mostly right about the Game of the Year nominees, but I predicted Mario Wonder wouldn't make it. I owe PlayerEssence a copy of RoboCop because of our bet." I mean, I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him. I tried. So, I mean, yeah, those are the Game of the Year nominees. I guess, I mean, we'll probably do like a voting special later where we all go vote on what we want. So I'll probably do that later. So if you guys want to hold on to your votes for right now, we can do it, you know? So, the pristine RoboCop unboxing. It's good to see Mario Wonder winning one award, maybe for family. I mean, it's got a shot at winning a few different awards, so we'll see. But yeah, it's going to win the family game. Obviously, it's going to win that one. But it was nominated for a few other things that I didn't expect it to be nominated for, like multiplayer. I mean, I don't know if it's going to win multiplayer. But I mean, I didn't know if Splatoon was going to win multiplayer, and Splatoon won multiplayer last year. I didn't think Bayonetta 3 was going to win Action Game of the Year last year, and Bayonetta 3 won Action Game of the Year, so we'll see. Casual Noob with another $1 dono. It says, is Marlon okay because Final Fantasy 16 didn't get a nod? Also, Resident Evil 4 Remake gets a nomination, but not Metroid Prime Remastered. I call BS on these nominations. Hand me my pitchfork. Once again, Resident Evil 4 Remake fundamentally changes a number of things with the game. Metroid Prime does not. So you guys have to just think about it that way. There are new scenarios, new things, new events, brand new graphics. Metroid Prime is just a really shiny version of the same game that we've already played. Hell, they didn't even add an autosave in that game. Like, so like you got to think about it that way, guys. Like Metroid Prime Remastered and Resident Evil 4 Remake are not the same thing. They are not the same style of game in terms of like bringing back a classic, you know? So yeah, thank you so much though. We got another 2-pointers added in here. To 23, we're almost at a 25 times combo breaker. Gaming Mariner with the 20 months says, "Sup, OJ, finally got my Star Ocean Collector's Edition from Square Enix. Still one of my favorite games to date when it first released on the PS1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir." Nintendo got the most nominations for a publisher this year. Remember, Nintendo has nothing big after Tears aged like spoiled milk. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did. I'm trying to cover for them, but yeah. Tears of the Kingdom, please win Game of the Year, please. I mean, it's not going to. But I mean, it's going to be it's going to win like Action Game or Action Adventure. It's going to win a few other things. But I mean, it'll do okay. Yo, Rena Habog, yo, 5 big gifted memberships. Let's go, Rena Habog with the gift bomb, Ninja gift bomb. Let's go, Rena, my girl. Thank you so much for your support, Rena. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now you are the new Ninja gift bomber. Let's get it. With the 5 times, anybody does 5 or more, you can tie up Rena or pass her up. Let's go. Who got the gifts? Axiom, Guts, Satoru, Corny Puddle, and is it Rulas Escobar? Yo, thank you so much, Rena. You guys give some big love to Rena with the 5 gifted memberships, and that is 5 more on the point count here to get us to 28, almost at the 30 times combo breaker. Goodness gracious, I might have to do a whole separate stream, right, to add on to this, because I owe you guys from the Spawncast Awards, or from the Spawncast. So that's this stream, and then now we're gonna have to probably do another extra bonus stream. Let's go. Thank you so much. I came in late, but did Disgaea 7 not get? You really thought Disgaea 7's gonna get nominated? Some of y'all, do y'all not pay attention to the Game Awards? This man said Disgaea 7. No, Disgaea 7 did not get nominated for anything. You can't be serious, Zoltor. You really thought Disgaea 7 was gonna get nominated? Cyberpunk being the best ongoing category makes no sense to me. I mean, they have been continuously updating the game. I mean, so I guess. I guess. So yeah. Let's go. All right, man. If you guys have questions, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence. I'm more than happy to I have to put this response. I said, so Dreamcast guy put that up, but I said, should have played the game more before you took the bet. Freeze! Freeze, human! Oh my gosh, let's go. Let me put a cool RoboCop gif. RoboCop or GIF. What RoboCop? Maybe a funny one. Funny RoboCop gif. You guys have any suggestions of what I should put? Let me see if I have anything. Oh, there's some good ones here. There's some dancing ones here. Oh man, let's see. I'm going through them. I like this one. I'm gonna show you guys the GIF I'm gonna put. I like this one right here, but maybe you guys can help me. Maybe you guys can help me with this. I like this one, but let's see if we can pick one out. This one right now is the number one stunner. Serious look. That's pretty good. This one's kind of like a robot dance. Oh no. Is that Dreamcast, guys? That was good. That was good. I like that one, bro. We gotta go with that one. Live footage of me, but live footage. All right, yo, we're gonna do this for sure. We definitely gonna do this. We definitely gonna quote tweet. We're definitely gonna quote tweet here. Me getting my coffee. RoboCop from Dreamcast guy. Oh my gosh, let's go. Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the win. Super Mario Bros. Wonder got that nomination. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blue Dragon says, what's up, stream? Currently playing State of Decay 2, Conan Exiles, and Persona 4 Golden on Switch. Nice. Just made it in. Hey, what's up, Mr. Right Way? Hey, shout out to the homie Mr. Right Way streamer. Shout out. Just made it in. Xbox has been on a roller coaster of losses and wins. No Starfield in. Honestly, fair. I'm still waiting on Xbox experience since the system came out. Not an Xbox hater. Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah, I mean, they're trying to set themselves up, you know, with all their purchases. They've got some games, but, you know, making good games, it's tough. Like, Mr. Right Way, like, have you ever been part of like I know you're like military, right? Or, you know, but have you ever been part of like a football team or a basketball team or anything like that? And when you grab a bunch of pieces from the outside, and yeah, you can have success, you can win, you can do whatever. Like, we've seen it before. but mainly the teams that win are the teams that draft from within and grow their talent from within. You look at the Chicago Bulls, right? You look at even like the Lakers. Like, yeah, they went out and got Shaquille O'Neal, I get that. But they drafted Kobe. They drafted a number of these guys. They put the right pieces together at the right time. They didn't just go grab the biggest bidder or the biggest. They got the right pieces at the right time. I think like Microsoft reminds me of like the Yankees, right? The Yankees will always go out and grab all of these, high price free agents. And sometimes that'll work. A lot of the times it won't. A lot of teams that have the best success are when they simply draft their cornerstone players. They grow those cornerstone players. Even the Golden State Warriors, right? They did get KD, they did get some pieces, but the core of that team are all guys that they drafted. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, right? All guys that they drafted. So I think that's the biggest thing. Look at the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, all guys that they drafted. Yes, they got some other pieces, Dennis Rodman, whatever, Steve Kerr, Ron Harper, whatever. But at the end of the day, your core or what makes you best is what's going to be your homegrown talent. So Halo needs to be better, right? Gears of War, that even though Epic owned that, but they purchased it from Epic, but they essentially co-collaborated on that game. So Gears of War, like they've got to somehow get those up to the level to be Game of the Year because they were. Halo was a Game of the Year. So it's not like they can't get back to that state with Halo. It's not like first-person shooters are no longer popular and don't review well, So they can get back to that, but they got to do it with their own homegrown talent. Going out and buying Activision or buying some of these other companies, I don't think that's going to result in all of a sudden getting games the quality of Spider-Man 2 or getting games the quality of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, or something like that, right? That's not going to result in that because it's not intrinsic. It's outside. Hell, Phil Spencer didn't even know what the hell was going on with Arcane and how bad Redfall was. That's what, the games like Redfall, like a major title, that happens when you're disconnected, when you're not engaged, right? So that's the biggest problem right now that Microsoft is facing. I think that, yeah, they have all these IPs, they have all this stuff, but it's not intrinsic. It's external. It's outside. So it doesn't feel natural. It feels pieced together. Once again, they're still going to have a lot of success. They're still going to probably have great games, but it's going to be hard to beat out Sony's internal teams that have been working for decades with them on games, right? Like Insomniac, Spider-Man 2. Yeah, they've been working with Insomniac since the PS2 era, right? So like look at like Fire Emblem, right? Like they've been working with Intelligent Systems for a long time, or look at obviously the Mario games or Zelda. It's been a long time. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why Nintendo can put out like one of their, in terms of sales-wise, like a third-rate franchise or fourth-rate franchise with Xenoblade and get a Game of the Year nomination over Microsoft is because Monolith Soft was intrinsic. They've been working with Nintendo since the GameCube era. You see what I'm saying? It's intrinsic. They know they feel each other on like a certain level. Microsoft does not have that yet. They lost it because obviously 343 left, for Halo. They left. So they lost it. Bungie left. So they need to get that back. They need to get it back. And that's just going to take time. It's just going to take time to get that, to kind of meld everybody in, Excuse me. If Switch 2 announced the I think it meant TGAs, then Mario Wonder wins Game of the Year. That's not going to be it. Wow, Nintendo actually might be leading with most publisher noms. They released a lot of games this year. Yeah, I went for six for six. 6 for 6. 6 for 6. So people loving that. People loving that gif of me with the Rebel. Oh wait, hold on. Let me show you. Live footage of me of me getting my copy of RoboCop from Dreamcast guy. Freeze. Let's go, baby. I'm so happy I won that one because I felt Mario Wonder couldn't get in, but like I said, it's a 2-for-1 special because everybody on the Spawncast was like, oh, well, if Final Fantasy 16 made it in, I'd be okay with that. They're all Final Fantasy 16 fans. So we smoking that Final Fantasy 16 pack, and we smoking that, you know what I'm saying, that free copy of RoboCop pack right there. We got a 2-for-1 special. Final Fantasy 16 out, a 3-for-1 special. Super Mario Bros. Wonder in, Final Fantasy 16 out, and a free copy of RoboCop. Bro, that's like the trifecta. That's definitely the first three-peat. Lakers, Blazers, and the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a three-peat. Definitely a Chicago Bulls three-peat. Absolutely. Absolutely a three-peat. Let's go. I'm going to do a, what's it called? I'm going to do like a voting special, like where I look over all the stuff and like, we'll vote on stream probably next one, but I'll, you know, we'll see. What the? Whoa, hold up here. Why, first of all, why did it do that? And second of all, goodness gracious, I've got to do this manually. Holy smokes. Not only was that a combo breaker, but Jesus, who was that? Oh my God. Yo, thank you so much, Sha, with the, oh my God, bro, that came out of nowhere. That's not a combo breaker, guys. That's it's a combo breaker, but it's really more, oh my goodness, bruh. Jesus. Thank you so much. Oh, Evie, Shamsa, was that you? Okay. Thank you so much, Shamsa, with the huge $500 dono out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. I'm actually shook right now. Jesus. Where is that freaking thing at? I'm trying to find it. And I'm ruining it. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Here we go. Hold up. Let me disable this. Disable that. And then let's go ahead and do this again. Shamsa with the. Hold up. The Waldo! Yo, Star Platinum Zawaldo, Shamsa Evie 445 with the big $500 dono. Goodness gracious, yo, Shamsa. Reason didn't complete my name. No, it's all good. Thank you so much, Shamsa. I figured it might be you. Welcome to the stream. Young lady, welcome to the stream. Sorry, you don't like when I call you that, but thank you so much. You guys give some big love to Shamsa with the huge $500 dono, supporting the stream. Hopefully, did you see all those? Shamsa's a big Nintendo fan. She's a big gaming fan. She has all sorts of games from literally decades. But did you see the Nintendo nominations? Shamsa, did you see all the noms Nintendo got? I mean, I think it should be a pretty good year. Pretty good winning year for Nintendo. Unlike, I mean, last year was actually pretty good. So, thank you so much, dude. I'll be 40. It's strange to be called young. 40 years young. What you talking about, Shamsa? That's not old though. Not if you were like 80, yeah, that's kind of old, right? But like 40, nah, it's still a lot of life in front, So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited for the noms. Let's see here. He says easiest. I'm gonna read some of these. Shamsa, I don't know if you saw me and Dreamcast Guy's bet on Twitter. But the bet was this, Shamsa. The bet was, and let me go ahead and let me just max this out. All right. So with that $500 dono, that's definitely maxed. So yeah, we'll do a bonus stream for you guys for sure. Bonus stream. I'll reach out to Shamsa to see what maybe she wants to do, and we can get a bonus stream when she can watch. Maybe like a morning bonus stream, because she's where she lives in the world. It's a bit, the time gap is crazy. So Shamsa, I'll DM you if you want a certain game. We can set something up. So, but yeah, people are saying easiest free game ever. Yeah, easiest free game ever. Easiest free game ever. Yeah, thank you for your cooperation. So it's all good though. It's all good. Oh man, it's all good, man. I'm gonna read some more of the comments. Let me see what his fans are saying though. So yeah, I got a free copy of RoboCop, Shamsa. So it was, the bet was this. The bet was, I picked the Game of the Year nominations, right? And Dreamcast guys said that Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a 92 game, well, that was 93 rated pretty much for the most part, and then one review came out and lowered it somehow. But anyway, 92, 93 rated game would not get into Game of the Year, and it would be something else like Starfield or something else would get in. And I think Dreamcast guy was thinking Final Fantasy 16. He didn't want to say it, but I think he was thinking Final Fantasy 16. So we had that bet on the Spawncast 2 weeks ago. Super Mario Bros. Wonder obviously won it. So I get a free copy of RoboCop. If I lost, I would have had to buy him a free copy of Star Ocean. But since I won, I get a free copy of RoboCop on PS5, which we're definitely going to play that. Because like a free copy of RoboCop, it just feels a lot better than buying the copy of RoboCop, you know? So yeah. So yeah, a lot of people are saying, what happened to PlayStation Starfield Kill? I thought you was going to revolutionize gaming and bury PlayStation. A new 2D Mario game was always getting nominated. Numbnuts. I disagree with that. A new 2D Mario game is not always getting nominated. I disagree with that. With that one. I disagree with that because New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe or New Super Mario Bros. Did not get Game of the Year nomination. Mario Maker 2 did not get Game of the Year nomination. But I guess Mario Maker 2 is not like it's a new game, but it's not like a brand new, it's like, you know, remixing old levels, like a level editor. But like New Super Mario Bros. Did not get a Game of the Year nomination. New Super Mario Bros. U did not get a Game of the Year nomination. Neither did like New Super Mario Bros. 2. So yeah. Y'all can relish being around long enough as good as a blessing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you do bet and only the ones that you would win. Should have known better. Yeah, that's true. I usually only bet in the ones that I'll win. I usually only bet in the ones that I'll win, you know. So no. So somebody said this. Somebody said this on Twitter. I'll get this in. Somebody said, I bet he'll be even more disappointed when Baldur's Gate 3 fails to take Game of the Year. Nah, I don't know about all that. Listen, don't bet against that one. Nah, BG3 winning Game of the Year. Winning Game of the Year. I will be shocked. I'll be shocked if Baldur's Gate 3 does not win Game of the Year. I will be shocked. No, it was a fun bet, though. It was a fun bet. Mario Maker was actually nominated TGA's 2015, admittedly. Mario Maker? For Game of the Year? Was it really? I don't remember. Was it really nominated for Game of the Year 2015? Okay, my bad. Never mind. But wait a minute. Mario Maker 2? But I know Mario Maker 2 wasn't nominated for Game of the Year, was it? Yeah, okay. My bad. I think it was Mario Maker 2. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong on that one. So never mind. Yeah, I'm the numbnuts. There you go. 2D Mario. 2D Mario. So yeah, Mario Maker 1 was nominated. Okay, so 2D Mario, yes. We've got, but I mean, at the same time though, like, that's one 2D. I guess there hasn't been many new 2D Mario games. So essentially what you can say is out of the 3 new 2D Mario games in the last decade, one of them has been nominated. Well, I guess now 2. So it's 50% of the time. So when it comes to a new 2D Mario game, 50% of the time it'll be nominated for Game of the Year. So far, from 2012 to now at this point, right? So we've got 2 nominations. So okay, yeah, maybe I'm a half numbnuts. So there you go. Okay, I forgot about 2015. I definitely forgot about 2015. Delusional, but I'm still hoping Zelda wins Game of the Year. I mean, it's got a shot, right? But I mean, I think it's gonna be Baldur's Gate 3. New Super Mario Bros. U released in 2012 before TJ's existed. It was 2D Mario. Okay, so I guess we're okay. So it's 2 for 3 then. That's true. That's true as well. So so yeah. I'm a 66% numbnuts then. Yeah, because 2D Mario does get nominated. That's true. That's true. Mario Maker, and now, I mean, well, this was before we knew about Wonder, right? So really, there had been 2 games. It was 50-50. Mario Maker 1 and Mario Maker 2. One of them got nominated, one of them didn't. So it was 50-50. So there you go. 66% of the time you get nominated. Yeah. It's going to be an Alan Wake sweep. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's going to be an Alan Wake sweep. But I think Alan Wake is going to win like narrative or some stuff like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout outs to Shamsa though. Seriously, thank you so much, Shamsa. That freaking helps a lot because, you know, I got groceries. I've got... No, I'm not going to do that with this one, Shamsa. We usually have a little bit of fun when somebody does that. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate that, Shamsa. Seriously, thank you for the support. That's awesome. That is awesome. But no, I like the tweet though. The tweet was funny. The tweet was funny. I just wanted to see how I'm gonna get my copy of you know, RoboCop. Man, I want that sexy physical copy. You know, I want that sleek. I want to be able to go and like smell it like some of those people like waft the smell. Like I said, because if when you do it when it's a bet, like I could have bought RoboCop, but why buy it? You're just gonna get the game for free. Oh man, why buy it? We just get the game for free. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Let's see here. I really need that money. I really, really do. Hey, Jar knows. He knows. I need that money. I really, really do. Catch up on my back taxes. If 3D Mario releases next year, it'll certainly be nominated. Oh yeah, 3D Mario always gets nominated. Like 3D Mario is like for the most part. Like maybe I think it was like I don't know about like Super Mario 3D World. I don't know about that game because I think that was before the TGAs as well. It might have been before the TGAs, but that was one of the best rated games. It got Game of the Year. Like a lot of people gave it Game of the Year. Or it got nominated for Game of the Year, even like without the TGAs or whatever. But like Mario Galaxy won many Game of the Years. Mario Galaxy 2 even won like Game of the Years and was nominated. Like obviously like Mario 64. If you go back old school, there wasn't a lot of Game of the Year awards, but like yeah, stuff like that got nominated. Even Sunshine a little bit back then. So 3D Mario is always going to be nominated for. Like, Odyssey got nominated for Game of the Year. Didn't win a lot of them because of Zelda, but it got nominated for a lot. Yo, Servo with the big 5 gift bomb. Hey, let's go. Servo with the ninja gift bomb. Valuable items. Thank you so much. You have tied up Rena Habag for the top gift bomb, Ninja. Let's go. Thank you so much. Both of you guys with 5s. Who got the bombs? Excuse me. Darius Hines, Juan, Jeff Shadow, Illuma Donkey Games, Bobby Rivera, and Roadhouse. Let's go. Starfield did get mentioned once. There was one nomination for Starfield. But like I was trying to tell you guys, a lot of you guys, trying to tell y'all. Also, Paul Gale Network with the $1 dono. Says, how about to get my Street Fighter on? Pick any Street Fighter song. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Street Fighter. I'll pick my favorite song. I'll pick my favorite song here from Street Fighter. You guys know what it's about to be. Ken from Street Fighter 2, baby. My problem when I was younger is that I acted too much like Ken. I was way too cocky at times. Hell, some people might say I still do that now, but I don't think I'm anywhere near as bad. That's how I was, man. I was a big Ken fan back in the day. I was a huge Ken. I'm still a Ken fan. He's still my favorite, like, Street Fighter character is Ken. Because he would beat you. He was like super famous and rich, and he's like still beat you up. You think he's like, oh, he's a pretty boy, you know, he can't fight. Oh nah, he'll beat the hell out of you. Ken will literally just like Ken won most of his fights. He's barely ever lost, even against Ryu. He's barely ever lost any fight. Ken rarely ever loses. Rarely, except for Street Fighter 6, because he's all jacked up in Street Fighter 6. But before Street Fighter 6, Ken pretty much never lost a fight. He lost a few, but not that many. Not that many. Sure, you get nice pick. Thanks, extra pump for class, yes sir. I appreciated Ken as a cocky American, but he still has his, still took his training seriously with Ryu, except Street Fighter 6. Yeah, he took his training seriously, but Ken, like, if he took it as serious as Ryu, he could have been like way better than Ryu. But he never really took it as serious as Ryu. He took it seriously, like whenever he trained with Ryu, yes, he was very serious. Like when Ryu came around, obviously Ken was on like, okay, go time. But outside of that, there was nobody that really challenged him in America. You know, even in the world, like there was nobody that really challenged Ken. Yeah, him and Vega, they've had their beef over the years, but like Vega's like a dirty scoundrel, you know? Like Vega has like a freaking claw. Like Ken's fighting barehanded. So, but like, yeah, Ken has fought to the death a couple times with Vega. I think it was Street Fighter, but I don't think Street Fighter 2V counts. But the fight in I don't think that's canon. But like, they almost killed each other in Street Fighter 2V. Like, they all like literally almost killed each other. Like it's this close to killing each other. So yeah. Ken's really good in Street Fighter 6. Yeah, because Ken's supposed to be that good. Ken is supposed to be that good. That's how good Ken is. Logan Paul is the real life Ken Masters. Look, do not disrespect Ken Masters like that. No, I'm joking. I think the closest thing, if we had something, I guess it would be, but I don't think Logan Paul could win street fights like Ken could. Like, I don't know. But I guess that's the closest. I mean, he kind of looks like him. If there was a Street Fighter movie, I'd say, yeah, Logan Paul should probably play as Ken. But yeah, I don't know how Logan Paul, how good he'd be in like an actual like street fight, like MMA street fight. But yeah, I'll give him that. And he is pretty rich, so there is that. There is the rich ass. I mean, he's not as rich as Ken Masters is. Like in his world, he's not that rich, but he's still way more rich than like all of us. Luke is the new caddies. Luke sucks. I hate Luke. Well, no, actually, Luke's pretty good in the game, but still, I don't like Luke. Forspoken and Redfall Lessons not hyping up crap. tell what's it called that? Tell Colt Eastwood that. Don't tell me that. And now everyone's saying it was obvious that I was gonna win the bet. It was obvious. Okay, I like that. Was it obvious? Was it obvious? So yeah. Mostly, all right, let's see here. If you guys have more comments, feel free. Meanwhile, PlayerEssence meanwhile hasn't been good since Street Fighter 4. PlayerEssence meanwhile hasn't been good since, who hasn't been good since Street Fighter 4? Starfield half-baked Star Citizen. I still haven't gotten my copy of Street Fighter 6, my collection edition. I still haven't gotten that yet. I wonder what Kid Smooth is saying on Twitter. All right, let's check out more responses on Twitter. Just call me Jordan. Six for six, baby. Baby. Six for six. Let's see, RE4 was a great game, but should remakes get Game of the Year nominations? Yes, if they're done well enough, yes. I meant Ryu. Oh yeah, Ryu's trash in Street Fighter. He's trash. He hasn't been good in a while. Yeah, the Deca Police song goes super hard. I'm sorry, it's really loud. I think this music's really loud. It's been loud for a while. So sorry about that, guys. Music's been hella loud for a bit. 046J. That sounds not so good because it sounds like I'm 0 for 6. Yeah, this song goes super hard. Deca Police, oh my god, it's so good. I cannot wait for Deca Police. Apparently, we're gonna do another stream because level 5 will have an announcement stream on November 29th. That's in 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks. Wednesday, November 29th. We will be streaming that. Tomorrow we have a stream for the, tomorrow morning we're gonna be streaming like right around the same time we started today for the indie world. I think remakes should have their own category too. Dead Space remake needs a little love. I agree, but I think that Resident Evil 4 remake does enough to get nominated. Like it's good enough. Good morning, OJ. Apparently there's a surprise Indie World Showcase tomorrow. Yeah, there is an Indie World Showcase tomorrow. I will be covering that. I will be covering that. So it's all good. People are congratulating me for the bet. Yeah, I'm happy Mario Wonder got in. I just thought that like Mario Wonder is gonna get in because it's just too high rated, and obviously it's like a really unique Mario game that does like really crazy and different things, you know. So I felt that it was going to. So I felt that it was going to get the nod. Free game though. Free game feels good, man. Feels good. The Deca Police song, it's just called Deca Police main theme, and you'll find it. Like you'll find it on there. Let me see. Let me go back. We can replay it. It's fine. It's just called Deca Police soundtrack main theme from level 5 TGS demo stream. That's probably like my most anticipated game. Is like Deca Police. Like honestly. I think my most anticipated game is Deca Police, man. I'm so excited. So excited for that game. So excited for that game. My mom sent me a bunch of pictures of my niece. My newborn niece. Oh, she's so cute. And pictures of my my nephew's birthday. So yeah, I just got a bunch of pictures of my nephew's birthday. We're eating pizza and stuff, so that was cool. Family is good. Family, friends, you guys, family, extended family, friends, and a copy of RoboCop. That's all you need in life. All you need in life is a copy of RoboCop. And, you know, I will say this. The Game Awards, this is probably the best in terms of snubs or not snubs. They got it right. I've got to give Keeley and the board right now. Whoever wins is whoever wins. I don't really care after this point, right? But they got it right this year. I think last year they mostly got it right as well. And I think this year they got it right. So they've been getting a bit better. Since 2019, they've gotten better. There's still some things here and there. But in terms of the nominations for stuff, they got it mostly right. Octopath should have been nominated for music, but whatever. But yeah, they mostly got it right this year. Please also hear your voice as one of the Tears Kingdom fanboys in the Scott the Woz video. No, I didn't see that yet. I didn't see it, but I need to check it out. Shout out to Scott the Woz. Me and Scott the Woz got some stuff planned for later. So when that goes up, don't worry. Scott will let you know when that goes up, and I'll let you know when that goes up. But yeah, me and Scott, we did some potentially, like I said, maybe. So look out for that later. Let's see here. I knew Starfield wasn't going to get nominated for the Game of the Year, but I'm surprised its only nomination is Best RPG. I'm not surprised, guys. Starfield was not rated that high. So yeah. So yeah. So it's all good. Missed the missed the last 3 to 4 lives. Can't miss this one. What's good, OJ? Hey, what's good? Hey, Job. Welcome to the stream. You should do Black Keely with Scott. I'm not sure if Scott would want to do Black Keely with me. I'm not sure if that's something he want on his brand. But yeah, Black Keely's coming, Shamsa. I've got some really funny, like this is, like I said, I don't want to hype it up, but this might be the funniest Black Keely, funniest since 2020. I think 2020 was pretty good. That was like the, I think that was like the Misclick, Florida Man of the Year award. Like that one was really funny because of like what I said about Misclick and like the dancing bananas or whatever. It's just like the banana suit and like how I had her driving the freaking crazy thing in Tears or in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, where like Misclick was coming to the award show and like, who's playing Age of Calamity? And like if you're Zelda in Age of Calamity, like you can like drive like a freaking Sheikah cart or whatever, right? Like you can like drive one of those in the game. So I had her like driving in one of those from like Florida to California. It was hilarious. So I think this is probably the best one since that one. It's really good. I've got some really cool scripted ones out. John's, I've always felt like I've always went kind of easy on John. Like his has been good. I mean, I called him Ned Flanders once, which was funny because he is kind of like Ned Flanders. And I think one time, what else? I did get him. I forgot what else I've got. I haven't really, like, I did the Spawncast VR. You know, I got him Black Wave. I thought that was pretty funny. But I think this is probably the most, like, maybe not the funniest with John, but it's like the, like, damn, like, he actually said that about him. Not like I said, nothing offensive, nothing that's going to be, like, offensive towards people, but, like, I think just, like, a kind of, like a stinger, you know what I'm saying? Like a stinger. Well, OJ will win the Black Award this year. I mean, I don't know who's gonna win the Black Award this year, Black Content Creator Award this year, but I'm just gonna say this: if I don't win, I'm going to definitely be angry, and it might prone me to do some violence. That's all I'm gonna say. If I don't win, there might be some violence out there. If I don't win this year, you know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah. Make fun of Sean's crusty feet. Is that funny? Making fun of somebody's crusty feet? Guys, it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense for me to make fun of it. So yeah, it'll make sense. All the stuff this year will be good. Maybe best remake, Joel, for missing out in terms of categories. What's up, Dan? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I hope you wouldn't feel bad for you every year. Yeah, I know. It's rough. It's rough, man. I mean, we need some affirmative action on the Game Awards. we need some of that. It's definitely biased. See, what are your thoughts on about Resident Evil 4 being Game of the Year nomination and not Final Fantasy 16? What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? Maybe this. Rick Bozo will not be missed. That's my No, I'm just joking around. Yo, the only reason why I'm saying that, rip bozo to all you crusty Final Fantasy 16 fans. Rip bozos, all you quote tweeting. Final Fantasy 16. All of you quote tweeting, pansy, soft, charming tissue paper fans. Rip bozo, rest in peace. Peace will not be missed. Take the L. Take the L. Take your L and sit down. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be nominated for Game of the Year, just like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think, was nominated for Game of the Year. I don't remember, but it was good, right? So just like that was. So take your L right there. I'm going to give you one L, and then I'm going to take it back. I'm going to charge it up like a Hadouken, and I'm going to give you another L. I'm going to give you straight up to all of you Rip Centros, whatever that name is, that dude, that crazy dude, Nick, that Makama, whatever, blue double hair, one hair, Todoroki clone, all you bozos on Twitter that quote tweeted me and all that, take your L's back to back. L1 here, L2 there. We're not talking about controllers. The PlayStation. You got L1, L2. Take both of them. Rip bozos, all of you guys. Rip bozos to all of them. No, I don't care none of Final Fantasy 16. Not because Final Fantasy 16 doesn't deserve to be there or whatever. Not because of that. It's because of the stupid fans. That's the reason why I'm happy that it didn't make it. The stupid fans. Sit down and shut up. That's the reason why. The game is fine itself. It's more of the fan base. That's the ones that I'm saying rip. I'm just happy that they're not happy that their favorite game didn't get in. So it's definitely one of those yin and yang things. I'm definitely balancing things out. Rip bozos to all of them when it comes down to that. So this is against the Final Fantasy 16 fans, not against Square Enix. Shout outs to Square Enix. You guys know I like Square Enix. I have a bunch of Square Enix games today on my list. I had a ton of Square Enix games today on classic games. You guys know I like Square Enix. And I said, hey, Final Fantasy 16 is going to win music. I'm just happy that these bozos caught an L over Game of the Year. A double L, a chained L, double L, LL Cool J, just not cool. LL Fail J. Every single one of you Final Fantasy 16 fans on Twitter can seriously, like, kick a rock, kick two, kick potentially 3 or 4, and stub your toe as hard as you can. I'll say that again. I'll say it once, twice, 3 times, and I'll say it again. All of you guys, take the L. Take it and deal with it. All right. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. Is that enough? Shout outs to Paul Gale with the dollars is about to get. Okay, I already read that. Shout outs to Lewis with the $2 says, yo, OJ, congrats on the new copy of RoboCop. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a litty copy of RoboCop, baby. Let's go. Lit copy of RoboCop. I think my rant's over though. Tell them how you. That's exactly how I really feel. They're not gonna reveal the Switch 2 at the Game Awards. No. That's how I really feel. That's how I really feel. 100% how. Tell them how you really feel. That's how I feel. Take the L's. Clip it. Cut it. I don't care what you guys do. Make fun of me. Quote tweet me. Ratio me. Ratio this L. Ratio that L. Bunch of frauds. What's up, OJ? I think I just went back and watched TJ Game of the Year nominees. What's Dreamcast guy's reaction? I think he's gonna eat his words on the bet. Oh no, it's not even about eating his words, but I've already responded. I've already responded. So these freaking porn bots, man. Like Jesus Christ. His response was this. His response was I mostly was right about the Game of the Year nominees, but I predicted Mario wouldn't make it. I owe PlayerEssence a copy of RoboCop now because of our bet. So I was like, so that was his response, or that was what he said. And then I said this though. I said this because I wanted to make it a little bit funnier. So then I said this. Live footage of me getting my copy of RoboCop from Dreamcast guy. Super Mario Bros. Wonder for the win. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. You gotta slam that freeze. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get it. I take L's at work all day, man. That's how it is. Actually, Cowboys been winning lately, though, to be honest. But yeah, Cowboys fans do be taking some L's. Let's see. They, to be fair, they harassed you all summer, so maybe it isn't enough. Oh, trust me. I don't know if they harassed me. I mean, was it one guy Junior harassed me all damn year, but it wasn't. I didn't get harassed a lot because I never really had anything to say about Final Fantasy 16 on Twitter. Like, I didn't put out anything because Yoshi P's cult, they're like the biggest, like they're like Oolong. You guys remember Oolong from freaking Dragon Ball Z? They'll sit there and transform into all these big bad people, but at the end of the day, they're just little pigs, just little fraud, frail, whiny pigs that cry and really run if you got something to say to them. That ain't probably fought nobody in their life in the whole time. So they're definitely a bunch of Oolongs out there, right? Junior out there being Oolong, challenging me to a debate on things, then running away. He's a big Final Fantasy 16 fan. So the Yoshi P cult is just full of a bunch of Oolongs, a bunch of talk big, look a certain way, and then sit there, try to collect clout, ratio people, talk about how much better they are. But in all honesty, just a bunch of sissies. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody got any type of, you know what I'm saying, definition to what they've got to say, right? So I'm not really worried about all of them and what they have to say on Twitter. Like I said, it's really nothing up with the game. It's really more the fan base is terrible. Like, one of the worst fan bases, not the worst fan base, but one of the worst fan bases that I've ever seen. Like, what fan base has told, like, seriously, in all of your like let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real here. What fan base has said to not compare a game in the same franchise? Like, we're not talking about games in like different, but like 2 games in the same franchise that are releasing within a year of each other. What fan base has said that that's not allowed? Like, overwhelmingly said don't do that. Final Fantasy 16 fans are the only people that I can think of that says don't compare 2 major Final Fantasy games coming out exclusively on the same system, releasing within a year of each other. Don't compare them. How dare you compare them? And get tons of likes. That's insane. I've never seen that before. Final Fantasy base has been bad, but we've been allowed to compare Final Fantasy 7 to Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 8 to Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy 6 to Final Fantasy 7. People compare Final Fantasy games all the time. Like, that's a common thing. Hell, we've compared spin-offs. Said, oh man, Dirge Server sucks compared to Final Fantasy 7. It's trash. Or Final Fantasy Type O, that's okay. You know, hell, we've compared Crisis Core. Crisis Core is not the same type of Final Fantasy game as other Final Fantasy games, but we still compare it. At the bare minimum, within the same franchise, these dudes literally did a campaign to try to slam me for saying, hey, look, with all due respect to Final Fantasy 16, I think that this is the future, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So I talk about don't compare them. They're different games. And got thousands upon thousands of likes, ratioing me to oblivion. I have never seen that in my life before. People compare Pokemon Legends to Pokemon. You can say, hey, you know what, they're different games, you know, like maybe we shouldn't compare them, whatever, but people are going to compare them. We've all compared games in the same franchise. I have never seen a fan base say, how dare you compare 2 games in the same franchise coming out within a year of each other. I've never seen that before. So that's why I say Final Fantasy 16 fans are the worst tissue paper, Charmin soft fans of all time. That is a new low, in my opinion. That is a completely new low. Completely new low. And to sit there and have the whole base rally towards these people and all that is just, it just shows me what I need to know about these people. Just shows me what I need to know. They're Yoshi P cultists. These are, you would never do this with a game that's not Yoshi P. Because before, I've been around for a long time. I've played every single Final Fantasy, every single main Final Fantasy. I've played and beat pretty much all of them. I've been a Final Fantasy fan before a lot of these people were even born, okay? And I have never in my life seen people say that we're not allowed to compare the two. Like that defiantly, like on Twitter or on social media or on anything. Like, there's literally best Final Fantasy games of all time lists. So how would you get a best Final Fantasy game of all time list? People have their own Final Fantasies in terms of what they compare to what's better than what. Like, that's wild to me. And that they would all sit there and go, yeah. And like dogpile, that's just wild to me, bro. So that's why I'm gonna smoke that Final Fantasy 16 pack, rip bozos to all of them, and I'm gonna keep clowning them. I'm not scared of a bunch of sissy Final Fantasy fans on Twitter. Like, they can ratio me till they die. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will keep saying what I gotta say. When Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, I'll compare it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. You know, so get ready to ratio me again, because I'll do it again. You know? I'll do it again. See here, crazy Final Fantasy 16 fans are the most Sony fanboys. So it's Yoshi P. It's Yoshi. Well, it's Sony and Yoshi P. When you combine Sony and Yoshi P, that's like one of those toxic cults. Like, what was that one cult, man? Back in, like, I forgot what that cult was, like in Seattle or in Washington or was it Oregon? Like, they got all those people to go there, live like, you know, just do farming and all that. It was like some dude from like the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? And like they had like some crazy cult. That's like some of these fans right there. I forgot what the name was. Somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about though. I think I watched the Forensic Files on it. Crazy, man. Isn't Final Fantasy 16 nice though? Oh, it's fine. It's an okay game, but the fans are insane. The hardcore fans on Twitter are insane. Charles is great playing Trails from Zero. Yeah, Trails from Zero is really good. I'm surprised to see so much Nintendo in strategy. I mean, they're the only ones who really released strategy games this year. I mean, so what are you gonna have? It's not a very popular category. So Hi-Fi Rush getting some nod as well. Yeah, I knew Hi-Fi Rush would get nominated at least once or a couple times. Of the victory laps you take, enjoying players. I love watching you weirdos on the bird service. Yeah, we got to take the victory lap here. Crossbell Duology was really good. I'm going to play Chosen to the Sky after Star Ocean's second story arc. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So look forward to playing Final Fantasy 16 one day. Yeah, no, it's not a bad game. It's actually really good. It's actually a good game. I mean, there's some stuff that I don't like, but it's not a bad game by any means. It's good. It's not bad. So yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Sup, OJ, you should bring up Dreamcast guys Game Awards, new Game Awards video. He calls Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom. It's you should bring up Dreamcast guys new Game Awards video. He calls it Kirby and the Forgotten Kingdom. Oh, I mean that's not that big of a mistake. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, all right? I might have forgot the name. I love that game though. I think I've called it Kirby and the Forgotten World one time. FF16 is low difficulty though, too easy of a game to complete. I mean, like, it's easy, but like the give me Final Fantasy difficulty if you beat the game, that one's a little bit harder. But yeah, it's kind of easy. There's some tougher parts, but not really. Like, not like a lot. Thoughts on Spider-Man? I haven't played Spider-Man 2, but it looks pretty cool from what I've seen. Kirby didn't come out this year though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. So he thinks that Kirby came out this year? I think he's talking about the other Kirby game. Kirby Return to Dreamland. I think it's that one, right? Or what's the Kirby game that I think he mixed them up. He mixed up the Kirby games. So I think that's Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Yeah. He mixed up Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So we got mixed up, and he mixed those two games up. If he's talking about this year, because that's the Kirby game that came out this year. Forgotten Land or whatever, that came out last year. But he showed Forgotten Land. Yeah, he just got smixed. He got smixed. He got smixed up. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I ain't really gonna hate on him too much for that one or make fun of him because like that's happened to me too. So I'd be hypocritical if I mean it's still funny though. It's still funny, but you know, yeah. Yo, Pony Up with the 14 months. Thank you so much, Pony Up with the 14 months. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Kirby Return to Dreamland was good. Really easy, but I appreciate a good Kirby game. Yeah. It's kind of easy. Unless you do the trials and all that. So, we're going to stream for another... oh my god, what the hell? Another 6 minutes or so. I said I'd go extra for you guys from the Spawncast, which we did 2 hours and 30. Usually our streams are about 2 hours. So we're going to go for about another 6-7 minutes or so. Then we'll wrap it up here. If you guys have any last second questions or comments or anything like that, feel free to tag me in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions and comments and all that. Big shout outs to Shamso once again for the big dono today. I do appreciate you dropping that big dono, so thank you so much. It really helps out on the channel as we get towards the holidays and all that, which we are going to be. Wait till you guys see everything that I'm doing. We've got some upgrades coming. Upgrades coming, boys and girls. So yeah, look out for that. Let's see here. It's your boy with the $1.99, and he says free RoboCop game for you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Emperor Baron Black says Nintendo taking game of the year. Tears of the Kingdom. Let's effing go, bro. It's gonna be Baldur's Gate 3. I hate to break it to you, Baron. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. However, Nintendo will win a number of other categories. I think Mario Bros. Wonder is going to win at least one family game, would be minimum. I think that Pikmin 4 has a good chance of winning strategy game. I think that there's a good chance for a number of games. So yeah, Nintendo got a lot of nominees this year. A lot of nominees. You overslept. It's all good. Does he take down the video or does he leave it up? I was wrong. I was wrong in a follow-up video. I was wrong. You gotta love those. Yes, I'm streaming the Indie Showcase. Yes, I'm streaming the Indie Showcase tomorrow. I'll be up. Same time. Pony up with the $2 says, I just want Ben Starr to win Best Voice Actor. Ben Starr will win Best Voice Actor. Like, Best Performance. He will. He will. Are you going to stream later tonight, too? I think I'm going to stream later tonight. I've got some outside stuff to do. Some actually pretty serious stuff to do. Outside of this, I do. But, I think I'm going to stream tomorrow. I think I'm going to stream later today. I might. Thank you for the 2 though. I appreciate it. I can barely contain myself. Hey, how do you feel about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2? I haven't even played it yet, and then I didn't get a review code, so I'll pick it up once it's like cheap. To be honest, this lineup is incredible. That each game could have won Game of the Year any other year. That's true. Each game could have probably won Game of the Year. Maybe not last year, Elden Ring. Maybe not over that. But you know what would have been a heavyweight battle between like Elden Ring, Tears of the Kingdom, and Zelda? What if all those games came out the same year? Which they could have. Technically speaking, they could have, because Baldur's Gate, that game been around for like, what, 2-3 years? And let's just say they wanted to release it in 2022. And let's just say Tears of the Kingdom was ready in 2022, but they spent a year polishing it. Let's just say that it was polished, but not as polished. They decided to go for like a holiday release, right? Like, and let's just say it got like a 95 average or like a 94 average instead of a 96. Yeah, those could have all been up head to head again. That would have been a heavyweight, you know? Will there be a stream of Mario RPG? Yeah, I think Nintendo just actually reached out to me. Maybe. But yeah, I'll be streaming the game, whether I get a copy or not, you know. So yeah. I should be streaming it launch day. I should be. But I also want to take the time, guys, real quick. If you have not seen my most recent video, I had a really cool video today going over 30 plus must-buy classic games on the Nintendo Switch, which I did forget the Phantasy Star games. I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. So that needs to be in there. But yeah, because I need to play them on the Switch. So if you haven't seen that video, please put it in your watch later and watch it. If you want to know if you should stream, just say to yourself, what would Michael Jordan do? Michael Jordan would probably go smoke a cigar. Alan, is Alan Wake 2 just came out? It feels weird that it made it in. No, it had, the reviewers had the game for a long time. The embargo just came up at that point. So you have to realize that the critics get the games really early. So they got the game weeks before we got to play. Sometimes even a month before we get to play the game, right? So you got to keep that in mind. Like, people were playing Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man came out, right, October 20th, but people were playing that, like, in probably September. Something like that, right? Like, September, early October, September. So, yeah, Alan Wake just came out not too long ago, like the 27th. But people had already been playing the game well before then. So, there was plenty of time for them to play it, evaluate it, you know, whatever. Hogwarts got shafted because woke panelists hate JK. The game is much better than RGP and FF16. Yeah, that's not it, man. that's called a coping mechanism. That's not it. It didn't. I mean, listen, it didn't get in because it didn't get in. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. But I can understand maybe why you feel that way. Like, I'm not going to sit here and completely dookie on your opinion and say that, oh, you're wrong 100%. I can see why maybe you felt that way. But, you know, I don't know if that's the actual reason, you know. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy, like, it's good, but it doesn't really do anything. Like this year was rough. Like, I think if this was last year, it probably would have got nominated for a few things, or the year before. But the fact that this year was just so stacked, a lot of the games are super, super, super good, right? Like, if you look at like the categories, like, it's wild, like the quality of the games this year. So I think that's really what happened, you know. So that's really what happened. Golem was snubbed. I wish Mario RPG got in, but no more. I mean, it's not really that important, you know, with Mario RPG. I mean, it's a great game, but I doubt Mario RPG would be nominated really for anything, even if it was earlier in the year. I mean, maybe music, but probably not. Maybe RPG of the year, maybe. Yeah, right. So I mean, but I wouldn't win it over Baldur's Gate. So yeah. Do you still pre-order games? Recently, I don't feel the need to unless it's special edition. I only pre-order special editions, but there's certain games that are like that I'm gonna definitely start pre-ordering that are more like the smaller games, like without bigger shipments. Like something like Armored Core, definitely should have pre-ordered that on the PS5, so I could have played it at launch. Star Ocean, stuff like that, pre-order. Super Mario RPG, I would pre-order if I wasn't getting a copy, but yeah, there's certain games that I will pre-order, but yeah, most of the time you don't have to pre-order anything. They need a Razzie version of the Game Awards so Redfall can get the recognition it deserves. Yes, sir. Told late to the stream. Future Redeemed should have been nominated since Cyberpunk got DLC nomination. Yeah, I think that Future Redeemed should have, but you have to realize that nobody actually played Future Redeemed in the people that vote for Game of the Year. Yeah, gaming was freaking incredible this year, so that's really what happened to Hogwarts. There was just a lot of really good games, you know, and that's what happened. You know, that's really what happened. Just a lot of really, really, really good games. So sometimes you just get left by the wayside at times, man. It happens. It happens, you know? It really happens. So it is what it is. You know, I think at the end of the day, I think people are happy overall. So that's really what's going on right now. Four days until Super Mario RPG comes out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a ton of fun. Ton of fun. So, all right, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up right there. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I want to say big thank you to the support today. Support was insane. So I know you guys enjoy these, these Game Awards live streams. I mean, actually, for my live stream, I would say that what put me on the map for many people was my Game Awards stream. Like, I think it was like the first one back in 2014. I think I streamed that one. It was super ghetto, but a lot of you guys really came out to that one, and even subsequently all the other ones. You know, you guys have always supported my Game Awards content. You know, when it comes to the live streams, at least you guys really like not the actual edited content, but the actual like live stream. So thank you. I want to say thank you so much. Big love to Evie445 slash Shamsa, aka Shamsa. Thank you so much for the big dono today. Big 5 hundos. So you guys give some love to Shamsa. Once again, we are doing a number of upgrades. I know I've been kind of teasing this for a while, but we've got some really cool stuff planned, right? We've got some really good stuff planned. I've got, a new shows that I'm working on. You guys have seen how we revamped the channel. You guys, like, look, I said I'm going to spend, my time and effort and extra money in upgrading my equipment and getting some better stuff so I can, upgrading my power director, upgrading other things so I can do longer edited content for you guys, upgrading a couple other things like with my PC, behind the scenes stuff. So we're upgrading, we're getting better. I'm trying to do more, longer, evergreen content for you guys, which was scary at first because, a lot of stuff like, daily content is daily content. But I noticed that a lot of you guys weren't engaged as much with the daily content and like the evergreen content. You guys are like, oh, that was a really good video. Like, you guys don't need to watch me every single day talk about X, Y, and Z. You guys just want to obviously watch the live streams and you guys want to watch some actual substantial good edited content. So that's what we've shifted to. We've got even bigger and better things. I am working on a news show, like a JRPG news show that will have some evergreen qualities to it, putting together like a number of different things, right? Kind of combining some of like my evergreen content, right? Like upcoming stuff with news and kind of intertwining it. So look out for that. I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to think of like some intros. I'm trying to put together some stuff. So I'm in the planning phases of that. We've got obviously buy now before rare. Those are becoming more frequent now. We're going to do those, try to do those once a week, looking at sales, deals, and physical games, the market. So you guys really enjoy that type of content. So that's coming back more, bigger, and better. Obviously the Nintendo Switch compilation videos are going to continue. I'm probably going to take a look at maybe like the best like NSO games, just period, like top 30 best NSO games, like my favorites. So stuff like that, it's going to continue. You know, stuff that takes a lot more time. So I want to just say thank you guys for your memberships. Thank you guys for your support, because, you know, that makes me sleep a little bit easier at night, that I don't have to have edited content out every single day. And I can really focus on making great videos and quality, you know, over the quantity. And I think that that's really helped out, right? I think you guys enjoy that. And then, of course, the quantity would be the live streams. You guys can come out to the live streams pretty much every single day. I stream 5 to 6 days out of the week, right? So I think that that is where we can kind of go over the news and all the other little things, and you guys can get anything out that you guys want to say to me, you know, at that point. So I think that this is a good flow for us, and we'll continue to get better. Of course, your suggestions are always welcome. If you're on the Discord, I think I need to ask Stank, open up like suggestion thread. If you guys have comments in terms of, I'm always looking at the comments, and I've been responding to a lot of them. I'm trying to do a better job of taking feedback as well. So if you guys have comments, like even on like my Buy Now series, if you guys have stuff that you guys want me to do, you know, maybe add to the show, or you think maybe could be a bit better, feel free to let me know, you know. So thank you guys so much for your support. Support. I do appreciate that. If you guys want to watch the replay, I'll have the replay up. I'll try to put it up as soon as possible. Okay, I'll try to put it up as soon as possible. So you guys can watch the replay. I've been forgetting to do some of the replays on my past streams, so yeah. Yes, the bills are coming up. If you guys only knew how many bills I've been paying. Oh man, it's not fun. Let me tell you something right now. It's not fun being in like this whole situation, like court situation and all that. It's not fun whatsoever. But hey, like I said, I'll handle it. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate that. Can you clip the RoboCop stuff? Yeah, I'll try to see if I can clip the RoboCop stuff. Let me see if I can clip the RoboCop stuff and maybe put it up on Twitter, or even as like a what's it called? As a YouTube short. So somebody get me the clip, maybe Dank or maybe Dior. Somebody get me the clip of me and Dreamcast Guy's bet of Super Mario, so I can put that together into a YouTube short. That'd be pretty cool. But thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that, and we will see you guys maybe later today, maybe not. I might be busy, so I'm not 100% sure. I thought I would go later today, but I'm not 100% sure now, just because we went a bit long here, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I want to work on that Buy Now Before Rare. I want to get scripting on that so we can have that ready to go by Wednesday, at least at minimum. If I can get it done Tuesday, great, but probably Wednesday. So all right, yeah, court. Yeah, I got some court stuff that I got to deal with, man. Yeah, I mean, like, just, you know, one of my daughters. So I'm just dealing with people that are just. It is what it is. So I'll just say that I can't really talk about it too much. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching, though. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy. Have a good one. Check out my most recent video if you haven't seen it already. Once again. Sorry, I gotta spam it, but you guys know now that I'm not doing as much content every day. You guys know I gotta spam, you know, sing to the high heavens about my most recent videos. So make sure you guys watch them. All right, guys, love y'all. Peace. Shout outs to Shamsa once again. Shout outs to Servo. Shout outs to Rena Habag. Shout outs to all the gifters. Thank you for all the donations, guys. Appreciate that. Love y'all.